All right, so good evening, everyone. Today is module 6. It's all about prana healing and all, and to understand more about the wand, where the energy is coming from, and what's healing all about as well. So today is an important module. Actually, every module seems to be very important. So, but this is also one of the important modules. Okay, let's have our wands and our ajna. Okay, this is emotional freedom healing for exams. Exams are scary, and I'm afraid to fail. I'm afraid I will not be able to pass this exam. I'm deeply, completely, and consciously accepting myself. Everyone faces exams at some point in life. It can be a job interview or any form. My children face them, and I have faced them before. Exams can feel stressful and they can feel scary. And sometimes I'm afraid of failing. I'm deeply, completely, and consciously accepting myself. Nothing can stop me from learning. I'm learning for my PVH diploma, and everything I learn is going to my council body. This is not just an exam, it's for my life and for my growth. I'm deeply, completely, and consciously accepting myself. No time is ever wasted when I'm learning. Every bit of knowledge makes me stronger, wiser, and more confident. I believe in myself. I'm growing and I'm unstoppable. I'm deeply, completely, and consciously accepting myself. PVH exams will be simple because I'm prepared, because I trust myself, and I will ace this PVH diploma exam with flying colors. I'm deeply, completely, and consciously accepting myself. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. All right. So with that, we will start with our module today, module 6. Okay. Learning objective of this module is you will be able to explain after this module, you'll be able to explain the prana healing wand, which is PHW, right? People ask, what is PHW? So it's prana healing wand. So understand where it's the origin comes from, describe the 4 steps of healing, apply the basic healing techniques, and use the wand responsibly. All right. So that's what is the objective of today's module all about. Okay. And of course, you need to know our founder. Okay. Our founder is Dr. Siva P, or otherwise known as Dr. Siva Vikraman Palani, the founder of Prana Violet Healing. He was born in Malaysia in 1961 and holds a mechanical engineering degree. And later on, obtained a PhD in complementary medicine. So his vision was always been to make healing simple, affordable, and available to everyone, especially those who cannot afford expensive medical treatment. So since founding of the Prana Violet Healing in 2008, Sir has conducted free workshops in more than 78 countries and continues to teach worldwide. And everything is for free. Yeah? All the teachings and everything is for free. Okay, so it's something, his vision is for simple healing, so it can reach out to everyone. So as young as 6 years old can actually pick up the wand and start healing. So the simplicity is PVH. It is people who complicate PVH sometimes, right? The teaching is simple, but they must add this and that and then to make it more complex, which is unnecessary. As long as our intention is to heal and to get healed, the wand will do the needful. So it's a matter of us understanding how it works to be connected with the right energy as well. So the theory of healing with the PVH healing wand, right? So right, okay, what is the prana violet healing wand, or otherwise known as PHW? So healing tool used in PVH, right? It's something, it's a design using cosmic geometry which constantly generates prana or life force energy, right? So this energy is continuously emits. It's emitting from the cosmic geometry which we are receiving from. So the energy radiates from its cosmic symbol, which is believed to heal and condition the body, rejuvenate the body, support the body's natural healing process. Of course, the wand is also used for healing nature, blessing Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and everything else as well, right? The intention of the healing has to be right in order for healing to take place as well. So when one has the intention of wanting to help someone or help Mother Earth and all that, blessings and all, it flows, the energy flows naturally and all that. Okay, so although the wand looks very simple, right, it's lightweight, inexpensive, safe to carry anywhere, and can easily be shared with anyone who wishes to learn healing. It used to be given free of charge. Okay. It has been given for free of charge for almost a decade, right? But then, sir, the cost of living and the cost of production is very high, right? So sir has to charge for the wand and all that, because of the expense has increased and all that. Yeah. So but again, when one cannot afford and all that, and some of the countries, when people cannot afford, it's given freely. Okay. And for those of us who can afford to pay, we are actually being a little tool of instrument in paying for the wand and helping some other country or some other people who may not be able to afford to get a free wand and all that. Yeah. So this healing wand helps to remove any energy blocks, and when energy flows freely, the body starts naturally healing, right? So that's the purpose of our healing wand. So this is the divine cosmic geometry, the symbol of our wand and Borobodo. It's exactly the same. Okay, we'll be seeing it in a short while. So the origin of the healing wand. Okay, maybe we can talk a bit about the origin of the healing wand. So healing wand was actually, as we know, it was founded by Dr. Siva P. His main intention was to help the poorest of the poor. So during his spiritual journey, he made about 35 full moon visits to the ancient temples of Borobudur and Prambanan in Yogyakarta, Indonesia. So his prayer was very simple, not asking for himself or for his family, but selflessly, Sir was searching and asking how to help the poorest of the poor. In a world where, medical was so expensive, how will these people be able to pay and get treatment? That was his main intention, and how he wanted to get help and all that. So he asked God to show him a healing method that could actually help the poor people to improve their health and eventually help people who are suffering from serious illnesses or critical illnesses also, right? Such as the AIDS and many more. So in July 2008, according to PVH, Prana Violet Healing, the healing wand was received as a divine gift from the ascended masters and cosmic beings, right? And it was a amazing thing, because Sir always stays at the cheapest motel and all that, and then he gets to go, because at that time traveling to Borobudur was very expensive. It's not like now we have a direct flight to Borobudur, Yogyakarta, but last time there wasn't any. So has to change multiple airlines before he can actually get to Yogyakarta and all that. So he used to spend a lot of money traveling there, and he went for the 35 full moon without missing continuously, and that's when he receives the wand, when Sir actually checked into Borobudur hotel. And at that time he saw, hey, the symbol of Borobudur was on the coffee stirrer, and he was like so mesmerized. He took whatever that was there in the hotel, and then he decided to actually use it to heal, and it worked perfectly. In the beginning, Sir was healing people with headaches and all that, and then he saw that healing can actually really work, and that made Sir ask for more, and Sir went on until now. Up to date is Sir has gone for 100th full moon already. That's why we just went recently and we came back and all that. Okay, so the ancient monument of Borobudur, that's where the energy comes from. Okay, so yeah, this is what I was telling earlier, right? So to make healing simple and accessible for everyone, regardless of race or religion, this is one way Sir did. And you see, Sir did all this didn't come easily to Sir. Sir was actually searching. He went into different rituals, modalities, trying different ways to see what will be the ultimate search. And he found Borobudur, Yogyakarta. In this temple, he found that, hey, it's so simple, no name of the person who built it, and it was like just there. And he knew something was more to this, and some form of like attraction that was a calling that he keep on going back and all that. So he was gifted with this knowledge and the ability to heal using the cosmic energies that exist all around. And the energy comes continuously emits from Borobudur itself. So that's where our healing wands energy comes from. Okay, and with the right intention, when you are using the wand with the right intention to heal someone or to heal nature or bless nature, the energy emits even more, and the wand gets stronger and stronger and more powerful because you use it. As long as you are using the wand, it becomes stronger and more powerful. If you don't use it, you lose it. It's just like using your brain or your muscles. If you don't use something, then you lose the value of it, isn't it? Your muscles become weak. You're not able to use as do more strenuous work as what you used to, because you're not using it, right? So the same form, right? Use it and it becomes more powerful. Not using it, it loses its energy, or it just remains as it is. Okay, now, this is the cosmic geometry in harmony with nature. So this is our Borobudur. So when you step onto Borobudur, you will see the amazing thing that we are on the wand. Yeah, so it is the same replica of the wand exactly, and all that. So this healing wand is actually based on the aerial design of Borobudur. So it is the world's largest Buddhist temple in central Java, Indonesia. Okay, so Borobudur was built during the 8th and the 9 centuries and took about 75 years to basically complete. And it's an amazing thing, right? If you look, when you go there, you will realize that um there's at that time there may not have been like technology to have certain machines to carry the huge blocks of because the structure is such that it was built separately and put them together. So you will see little gaps, and the little gaps are actually when during summer, when very hot, for it to expand and contract and all that. So it works brilliantly in that sense. So the people who actually constructed the Borobudur are amazing, because at that point of time they wouldn't have a crane or anything else, but yet they're able to bring forth all this. Borobudur was from the view from above, right? You can also see that the design forms a sacred cosmic geometry, which is our wand. So if you take your wand now and if you look at it, it is the exact aerial view of our wand. Yeah. So, and the monument represents the journey as well. So if you look at here, the aerial view of Borobudur, and that's exactly how a wand looks like. Okay, despite whatever color it is, this is the entrance of your Borobudur. Okay, and the Borobudur has three main domes that actually created. Okay, so the main dome is right on top. All right, so from viewed from the above, the design forms a sacred cosmic geometry, and the monument represents the spiritual journey. Okay, the journey of spiritual growth through three levels: the world of desires, the world of forms, and the formless world. So the temple also contains hundreds of Buddha statues, thousands of relief carvings, and teachings about karma and spiritual development. Right. So as we go on each level, so each level talks about a different experience of human life and all that. So the temple also contains different portions. You have the front and the back and the middle and all that. Yeah, so you have 504 Buddha statues sitting in meditation. All right, they are all over here. There are some with no heads, because during at that time earthquake and all that, sometimes they would have lost, but every one of them, there are 504 cosmic beings there. Okay, so the temple, Hindu temple made before the Borobudur was Pramanan. So if you look at Pramanan is actually it's a Hindu temple before Borobudur. So normally before we go to Borobudur, we normally go to Pramanan, or either way, but we will either go to both of them, right? So this is the shrine where it is. Okay, and it has about 240 little Mahamarus designed for meditation. Here you will see. Okay, yeah. Okay, so they are combined together and they emit all the energies. But of course, the actual our wand energy comes straight from Borobudur itself. Okay, now the healing wand. Okay, so today's one is very interesting because we're going to learn more about our healing wand itself, and to understand what our healing wand can do, and many more things, right? Okay, great. Okay, now healing is done using the prana healing wand only. Okay, there are people who actually want to use their hands and other things. You see, there are many modalities out there, right? There's Reiki, there's pranic healing. There's many healing modalities out there. They do use their hands. They have their own way of teachings and methods of healing technique. Every one of them are alternative healing and all that. But the thing is, the difference between PVH and most of the modalities is that we don't want to contaminate our energy, right? So that's why we heal through our healing wand. There are many people who think that oh, they can actually use their hands to heal. Yeah, I guess, if they are that good, it's okay. But you see, sometimes you do not know what kind of energy you are tapping into. So it's always safe to use the wand. And that's why we have a wand that is programmed to remove such high levels of dark energy and negative energy. And it's constantly emitting energy. So why want to contaminate your energy when you have a wand? And every time sir makes the wand more stronger and powerful, as sir does more of going out into the danger zones and healing and blessing nature, he's actually doing indirectly a service to our wands as well. Every time sir goes out there, our wands get powerful as well, right? So sir does a lot of sacrifice to help us to have a powerful wand. So we must appreciate and use the wand wisely and all that. Yeah, so healing and us, so everyone can be a healer. There's no special guidelines. Oh, you have to be this or that to be a healer. No, anyone with a genuine interest and intention that want to heal can be a healer, right? You can first start healing your own family. That's the best way to do. When you start healing within, you become more confident and start healing other people, right? Everyone has the potential. It is not a gift, but a simple technique you can learn easily, right? And that's what PVH is going to teach us, right? PVH always teaches us how to heal and with simplicity, right? And we take charge of our own health, our life with our own hands, right? Okay, and karma and healing, right? So it also says, you see, our PVH, the basic thing is it's a no touch, no drug therapy, right? And we follow universal law of karma. So forgiveness, affirmation, and spiritual affirmations are the fundamental essence of basic of PVH. So should a person face problems due to the reaction of his own karma or action, whether committed knowingly or unknowingly in this lifetime or previous lifetime, it is a mandatory for the person to read forgiveness before PVH can even heal. So even any healers who want to help anyone, you must always remember to get the person to read forgiveness affirmation. Never heal someone without getting them to read the affirmations, because you need to protect yourself too. So protocol always follow, right? And as a recap, spiritual affirmation is a part of PVH, which helps us in connecting like to our higher self, increase our spiritual energy, and finally connect our soul to the creator and all that. Mm? So healing is done only through the healing wand. The healing wand is, as we saw earlier, is a cosmic geometry which continuously emits prana, the divine energy. So regular reading of the affirmations and all that actually it creates a healthy aura and keep us safe and healthy physical body, have a healthy physical body as well. Okay, so if it's someone's bad karma to fall sick and suffer for unknown reason, it would be our good karma to heal you. Okay, of course, as long as we follow the protocol and we get the people to read the affirmations. So by healing you in a proper way, we will not be taking up someone's karma. So there are some modalities or some gurus who will say, oh, you pay this much of amount and then we will remove your karma for you. There's no way anyone can remove your karma, because karma is something that you have to balance. Only you and only you can balance it in this lifetime. Okay, and if it's not balanced in this lifetime, it continues to the next lifetime. All right, there's no way someone else can absorb your karma and all that. Okay, so if anyone tells you that and say that you pay this much of money and I will help you and all that, it's not possible. Yeah. Okay, so we will teach you how to do that, as in the sense like how to balance your own karma and how to heal yourself. So can karma be transferred? So karma cannot be transferred to anyone. You have to balance and deal with your own karma. That's the law. Okay, that's the law. Right, so conditions of using the prana violet healing wand: there's no need to clean, no need to recharge, no need to program or reprogram. Sir will do the programming. Okay, each time when sir say, okay, get all your wands, he's already doing a programming. Right, so to take all your wands, have it with you during blessings, or when particular blessings we are doing for nature or mother earth and all that, sir will say, okay, take out the wand and all that. So it's being programmed to do higher work and greater work. Okay, no need to say any mantra and all that, right? The most you can say, my wand is a wand of divine fire. My wand is the purity God desires. The connection to my wands, a connection of divine fire. The connection to my wands are the purity God desires. That's the only divine fire you need to say. Otherwise, you don't have to do meditation on your wand. You don't have to sit down and pour milk and put flowers and all that. Please don't do all these, okay? So remember, PVH is simplicity. Let's keep it simple. Right? At the most, if it's dirty, just use some soap and wash it under the tap water. Okay, and the wand will work brilliantly. Some people are even scared to wash the wand. They feel the energy will go up. It won't. It is there. The energy is coming from Borobodo itself. So don't worry. All right. Simplicity. Remember, no need for initiation of any kind because sir has already done the programming. So no need to worry. Okay, no need to meet us or any retreat to make your wand more powerful. Nothing like that. When sir does certain blessings, when he say take out a wand, do it together at that time. Okay. Rules for the wand: there's actually no rules for the wand at all. You can take it anywhere. Some people even bring it to the toilet. You can bring it anywhere. Okay, there's no hard fast rule about, oh, I cannot bring here, I cannot bring it. For the most important, I will say personally, never leave home without it. Okay, because there are many people we know that who will call us on when they are in the hospital and they won't have a wand, they won't have a affirmation, and then they were like, oh, we need to call sir, and then they don't have anything. And then I'm like wondering, if any emergency, always have your wands and your affirmation in your bag and go to the hospital, because when sir calls, you need an affirmation. And if sir is talking to you, how are you going to open the soft copy of your affirmation anyway? And without having your page 7 or doing the needful to remove the cords or any negative energy, then how? You know what I mean? Then it becomes very difficult. So it's always important that never leave home without it. It's like your American Express, or your ATM card or your credit card or whatever. Never leave home without it, right? So never leave the wand and the affirmations without it. Bring it everywhere you go. Okay, you can keep it anywhere, but of course keep it safely. Don't just chuck it in the bag and then after that it goes missing. Always put it safely, in a little a zip. If you don't have anything else, put in a Ziploc bag at least. Affirmations and the wand are together, so it's always safe and not doesn't get wet or anything. So can keep it anywhere and share it with anyone. It doesn't mean that, oh, if you give it to your child or give it to someone in your house or your spouse, oh, the energy goes. Nothing like that. Okay, the more you share the wand, the more energy it will become. So don't worry, it's supposed to be selfless, right? If my sir would have kept it for himself and not given it to us, so share it generously. So who are we not to share, right? So let's share. Okay, so now, do we need to be vegetarian? No need. It's okay, you don't have to. So remember, we don't have any hard fast rule, but of course eat what is needed for the body. Don't eat lustfully. Don't eat like, oh, I need to eat this, I need to eat that. No need to eat all those. Just eat what is needed for the body, for the strength and all that. Yeah, otherwise you can bring it to a funeral, you can bring it anywhere. Yeah, so don't worry, right? So you can carry it anywhere you want. Right? Wands are also safe for even the 8 months old babies who are here. They also put it in the mouth, they carry it along with them. Nothing happens. It's not toxic, it is safe plastic. Okay, so you have single healing wands and all that. So the healing wands comes in different kinds, right? You have single wands. Single wands can heal 2 chakras or 2 organs. And then you have your healing wand. You can heal and condition the 4 chakras. When it's double wands, right? When it's 2 wands, so 2 sides, it can be healed. So you can heal 4 chakras or 4 organs, because one healing wand, one healing wand, you have the front and the back, it can heal accordingly, right? So 2 chakras or 2 organs. So if it's 2 healing wand, it heals 4 organs or 4 chakras. If it's 3, it heals 6 chakras or 6 organs. All you need to do is just tape it or use the cable tie and just tie it so that you can fold it and put it back and then stretch it as it is. Glenda is the one who did it for us the last time when she used the cable tie. and then so that we can actually close it and put it safely and all that, so it doesn't have to stick it up and all. Thank you, Glenda. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, so importance of sensing. So it's always very important to understand that, sensing is important, because if there's a cord, you can always rotate 1,000 times, it's not going to work. Hmm? So always get the person, whomever you are going to heal, whether new or old or family member or anyone, always to read the affirmations first. Because once they have read the affirmations, then you can actually do the needful and then find the source, and then get them to read the forgiveness for the source of whoever is sending the cord or anything. Then play the soul elevation song with the calendar, and then neutralize the cord, and then healing will work. So always follow the protocol. Right. So now the important part here. So the healing wand comes with two ends. Right. So if you look at the healing wand, the symbol, this is the healing side. So this is the symbol of the Borobodo itself. Then you have the small tip at the bottom, right? That's the sensing side, which is the small ball at the bottom. It's the sensing part. Okay, so this is the sensing part. If you see, this is where we sense. So one side is for sensing the aura, and the other side is for healing. So our wand has two sides, to heal and to sense. Okay, that's the only thing that you need to understand about the healing wand on this part of the thing. If any questions come out, you should know that this portion here is to heal, and this portion here is to sense. Okay, now both the healing sides can be used to heal, right? That means the front and the back. So you have the front part and the back part. It doesn't matter, both are the same exactly. So it's like you don't have to worry like, hey, am I supposed to turn this way or that way and all that? No, right? So either way, it will heal. That's the most important part of it. 1 minute. Okay, yeah. Um, okay, so types of healing wand, there are many colors. All right. So in the beginning, we only had the clear one and the purple, then later came pink. Right? So we had only three wands in the beginning. So we had the white, purple, and pink. White and purple were the initial ones. Pink came along because for ladies with the ladies issues, the healing their own endocrine system and all that, and for the emotions and all that. So it works brilliantly for ladies for pink. And then after that, later on, blue was introduced to bless water and ocean and all that. Green for nature, red for cancer treatment. Those who are going through cancer, they use red wand. Pearl wand is now the latest one, which is the highest form, right? It removes 500 levels of dark energy. And then you have the gold wand, which removes about 250 levels of dark energy. Okay, so using the wands to sense. So all the wands are used to sense and the energy field and the aura of all life forms, living or non-living. So because prana means universal life force, and everything in nature contains prana, right? So because of that, we can actually use to sense anything and everything as well. Okay, so and holding the wand when doing sensing. So this is the position how we hold. You don't cover the whole wand, because this part, it's the one that is actually protecting our palm chakra here. Okay, so that we don't get contaminated, our energy doesn't get contaminated and all that. So the best way to hold the healing wand when sensing is this way and all. Okay, so two main steps, you have aura sensing and prana healing. Okay, so prana healing is basically like when you are healing, doing aura cleansing, your Ida Pingala, finding cords and all that you can do. Aura sensing, we will look at it in a short while. Okay, so these two are the main steps that we will be looking now. Okay, so aura sensing. Now, if you place the wand on the right side of the patient's shoulder, not really shoulder, a bit in between the shoulder and the arm there, you just tap and you just say once. You see, the when we used to learn in 2018 and to now, things have become more simplified. The last time we have to repeat certain phrases to say that I'm sensing the energy body of so and so. So I have to say 3 times and all that. But now you don't have to say 3 times. You just have to make the connection. You just say 1 time and you're already connected with that person's energy body. And from there, you're just stepping. And then, of course, you have to push a little and the wand will move by itself. Okay, you have to do a little movement, and then the wand will move and tell you exactly where to stop for the energy body. So the wand will stop at the energy body where the person is. So this might be the person's energy body itself. It will stop there. Then from there you can sense for your astral body, then your mental body and all that. It goes on and forth. All right. So if the wand is moving and moving and moving, and then then you ask, is there energy block? Don't immediately go and ask, is there a cord? It could be energy block. So just sense with, is there energy block? If it doesn't move, that means it's not. If it moves, then it is energy block. Then you need to do the needful and all that, right? But if there's a cord, then you ask, is the cord coming from who and all that. You don't have to tell the patient exactly. You just ask them to read forgiveness and all that, because you don't want to cause trouble and uneasiness with the family members as well, right? It could be sometimes the spouse not happy, like, say, hey, you never do the housework today or whatever. Then he's sending a cord, but then that is just one of the cord. So it doesn't have to be like we make a big hoo-ha out of it, right? Because we don't want to cause any misunderstanding as well. So we must be tactful how we deal with it as well, and how we help the patients or people. So aura sensing, okay, so basically this is the person, right? So the person will be divided into half. Okay, if you look at this, this is the whole person, and this person is divided into half. So you have the right hand side, the you can sense here the energy body. So whatever you sense in the right hand side, it should also be the same on the left hand side. If the right hand side stops here and the left hand side is going, then maybe there's an energy block. Maybe because the person has got severe pain, and then then you ask them, is there any pain here? And then the person say yes and all that. Then the cause of why that energy is just going and all. Yeah, so the same thing you will also sense near the thigh area there. Okay, so halfway between the thigh there, and then you also will sense on the right hand side, and the same thing you will sense in the left hand side. So when you are sensing, always remember, hold the wands in correct position. Okay, now so the body is divided into like this, into the half of that body, and then the other quarter part of it. So the right and left, and then the top portion up and down and all. Okay, so this is the upper right and the upper left, and the lower left and the lower right, and lower left. Okay, so this is how it's divided. Okay, so now the 4 steps, the 4 healing steps, okay, that we will be looking at. All right, so of course all of you are very familiar with aura cleansing, because that's the basic thing that one if you have a wand, you must know how to do aura cleansing, Ida Pingala. These are 2 essential things that one, it's a lifesaver. So you must know how to do it. You cannot, there's no excuse to say that, hey, I don't know how to do and all that. Don't know, go and find out, right? Or if not, attend some workshops or something that you can actually learn, right? So that it will help you, because because the aura cleansing is something that is very important, because the aura surrounds the entire body, and sometimes unwanted energies collect within the aura. If you're traveling in the train, for an example, or in the bus or something, everyone is sitting at a close proximity, right? Our aura is actually very big, right? We have a physical body, which is what we are. Then we have an energy body, astral body, mental body, right? So our aura is actually like big. But the thing is, when we are in a bus, a crowded bus, or in a train, everybody's aura is into everybody else. So you may go into the train or bus very happily, stepping in and all that. After that, you come out of the next whatever station you come out, you feel so tired and sleepy and all that, because someone else aura may just, the energy just have gone into your space and all that. So that's why aura cleansing is so important, because you don't want unwanted energies collected within the aura. Okay, so sometimes these may include like other people's stress or fear, anger, negative energy or negative emotions, energy toxins and all that. So aura cleansing removes only the unwanted energies while leaving the positive energy intact. So don't have to be scared. Oh, I do many times aura cleansing. It's okay. If you want to do many times, it's okay. But if you are okay, if everything generally is fine, you can just do one in the morning and one in the night before you sleep, after you come back from work and before you go to work. So 2 times is good. But if someone is sick and not well, so every 2 hours it's advisable to do, so that the person gets healed faster as well. Because once the aura is cleansed, the natural prana flows more freely, supporting the body's own healing process. right? So that's why it's important. So, and the aura, right? Okay, Ida Pingala is the other one. So we'll be looking at Ida Pingala thoroughly later. Okay, so Ida, you know, Ida is the left hand side, the Pingala is the right hand side, and Sushumna is the central energy pathway. So basically, balancing these nadis removes any energy blocks and allows prana to flow and circulate smoothly throughout the body, which also creates a healthier energy system. So it's very important and all, right? The other one is the third one, it's cords removal and chakra conditioning. Earlier times when we used to have what sir used to show us the how to even measure the size of the our chakras and all that. So we used to learn that as well. And it's important sometimes, but nowadays the one is programmed and is very intelligent. And you know exactly when you just say heal and condition, it will heal and condition the chakras accordingly, right? So you don't really have to go into that detail of how to find the size and all that, because now the ones are programmed even more powerful, made more powerful. Okay, so and the thing is, like finding the chords and conditioning the chakra, sometimes emotional attachments or let's say unresolved issues create energy chords, right? Before checking for any chords or healing, so remember, forgiveness affirmation must be read. Once the cord is removed, the affected chakras is now that you can heal and condition it. So conditioning means restoring both the energy level and the size of the chakra until it becomes balanced. So every one our chakra must be the same sized. When one is very emotional, very angry, agitated or stressed or frustrated, the chakras can be oversized or undersized or depleted. So that's why it's important to heal and condition and ensure that the chakras are all the same size. Then only the body is able to the energy is able to flow and all that, because healthy chakras support healthy organs and body functions, right? So after that, then you can do the healing, the required area that needs healing and all that. Okay, once the aura and chakras have been balanced, healing is directed to the affected area, wherever it is a painful muscle or a joint, an organ or a gland or specific bone or any joints, basically knee pain or anything and all that. So that will actually help. Okay, so 4 steps of healing, right? So the 4 steps of healing here: aura cleansing, followed by Ida Pingala balancing. Then you find and remove, neutralize the cords, and then you heal and condition the chakra. So always heal and condition chakra before healing the organ, because then it works better, much better, because then the organ is able to function better and heal and get healed better as well. Okay, so what is aura cleansing all about? Right, very important. You need to know whether it's for diploma or not diploma. One has to know about this, because this is basic part of understanding what is aura cleansing. Okay, so it is something that we need to understand, right? So aura cleansing actually removes all the unwanted energies. So cleans the aura, improves the energy flow, and supports the natural healing. And it's simply done. It is not like, rocket science. All you need to do is like imagine you're painting wall. Anyway, I've got pictures here. So we will look at it one step by step. Okay. So the purpose of aura cleansing. So basically, prana violet healing would remove PVH, right? Would remove the prana healing one. I mean, sorry. The healing one would actually remove all the unwanted disease. Sometimes all these little parasites and all that are attached in the aura. Okay, so that's why we do aura cleansing. So once the aura is cleansed, you will get then you're able to sense and get the correct energy flow and all that. So you're able to sense better and all that as well. Okay, so once the aura is cleansed, the natural prana energy would flow smoothly and rectify any issues in the physical health. So aura cleansing is very important. So don't cross your arms or legs or put your hands in the pocket when someone is doing aura cleansing for you. Just stand straight like this. No folding arms. Energy has to flow, right? Energy has to flow. So no crossing the arms, no putting the hand in the pocket, no crossing the legs. Okay, energy cannot flow. Even during your blessings and all that, Sunday blessings, no crossing legs and sitting down and all that. Always sit, I know, with your feet apart, the kind of thing, when you're sitting on a chair and all that. Never cross leg. The energy has to flow. The prana has to flow and all that. So that's why. Okay, no putting the hands in the pocket. Okay, stand upright. Okay, stand upright so the person is able to do the correct way for the aura cleansing as well. So you stand upright and then you're facing the person who's going to do the aura cleansing. Then this person here will take 3 steps from you. So if the patient is here, we take 1, 2, 3, and then this person is here to do the aura cleansing. So the aura cleansing is done with the healing wand, not with your hands, not with anything else, but with the healing wand. Remember, we want to preserve our energy and aura. We don't want our aura to be contaminated. So don't be like a superhero. Go and use the hand and all that. Use the wand. The wand will is exactly knows and it will know how to remove the whatever negative and all that from the aura. Okay, and then when you're doing aura cleansing, when the person is sitting, don't just clean the physical body. See, the aura is big, right? You actually have your this is the physical body. You have the energy body, the astral body, and the mental body, and the spiritual body. So you see how big your aura is. Until here, it'll be there like that. So you have to stretch your arm. That's why you take the 3 steps away from the person. So you get the entire aura. You can stretch your arm. And don't leave gaps. Don't leave in between. Because if you leave in between, then you're not cleaning properly. Then you are leaving all these parasites, larvae, all there, and then it's not thoroughly clean. So aura cleansing not done properly. Okay, so aura cleansing has to be done properly in order for the person to receive the energy, right? No zigzag like this, thoroughly cleaning. Okay, and just visualize, like for an example, if your wall is blue in color, and now you want to make sure you want to paint your wall white. If you do painting like zigzag, won't you be able to see your previous blue? And you don't want your blue to be seen anymore because you're going to paint the wall white, isn't it? So like the way how you paint your wall, it's how you do your aura cleansing. Okay, so aura cleansing is like painting a wall. You stretch your hand, your arm, right to the right hand side, right? All the way you stretch and you do the aura cleansing. Okay, let me stretch from the left, top left corner, all the way. See how much you can stretch. And then you stretch and then you do the aura cleansing. Don't leave gaps. You see the previous color? Now you're painting the wall yellow, so no more white. So the whole wall will be yellow in color. Okay. Now, aura cleansing method. So always hold the wand this way because the healing part, it's the remember the aerial view of Borobudur, right? So the cosmic geometry, which is this portion, the healing part. So it has to see the person, right? Because aura cleansing is basically the wand has to see the person in order to clean. Okay, not the sideways and all that, because the wand has to face the person whenever it is doing, whether it's aura cleansing or Ida Pingla, the wand must always face the person. Okay, now previously we used to do all 4 sides, but now we don't have to because remember the wand is more powerful now. So you only do aura cleansing of the front. So much easier. When I joined 2018, we must do on the front, the back, the left hand side, the right hand side, So you see, for y'all, it's so much easier. So it's good, especially if you're new. Yeah, you just only clean one side and it's already done. Okay. So only aura cleansing of the front. That's all. No need to do back. No need to do right hand side, left hand side, all no need to do. Okay. Right. I think this must be a video. Let me see.
Hi
Yeah.
everyone, I'm Sanjeevan from
Okay,
PVH
that's our
Diploma
Sanjeevan.
Singapore. Today I'll be sharing with you the basics of prana violet healing. So, in the first thing that we learn in sensing is that we can sense ourselves too. So, imagine we stand on the wall, okay? I want to sense ourselves. So, in this case, for better visuals, for y'all, I place someone here, okay? So, so the aura is really big, but before we do aura cleansing, we can sense the energy body to see if there's any negative energy or some issues in the energy field. So first, so this is the left side and this is the right side, correct? Okay, so take the wand, you touch the person's, so the body is divided into 4 equal parts. There's the left upper quadrant, right upper quadrant, left lower quadrant, right lower quadrant. You see? 4. So I use this line here to show the top, left and right, the bottom, left and right. Okay? So imagine the person is standing in front of you, and for example, as someone, but in this case, I want to sense myself. So I imagine that I'm here facing me. I put the wand. This is how you hold the wand, okay? So your two fingers like that, like a gun. Place it on the bottom of the wand and use your thumb to support it like that. Okay, so it will look like that. So I'll touch my right shoulder, visualize yourself there, touch my right shoulder and say, I'm sensing my energy body. Say it 3 times. I'm sensing my energy body, I'm sensing my energy body, I'm sensing my energy body. And then move the wand slowly. Okay, slowly, very slowly. So I cannot, the wand is stopping me here. So this is my energy body. Okay, so this is my right side energy body. Now I can check my left side. You can change hands or you can go behind the person. But in this case, let's change our hands. Okay, so now I'm sensing the left side energy body from my left arm. This area, sense of this area, okay, is stopping here. So the energy field is about the same. You can sense below as well. Okay, here and here. So since all the energy is fine, it means it's okay, it's good. Sometimes if the energy is shorter or too big, there could be some issues in that area. Sometimes people have pain or muscle spasm, etc. Okay, so now after doing that, we can do our aura cleansing. So aura cleansing, our aura is really big actually. Just for demonstration purposes, I just put a visual here, okay? So our aura is really big. And one thing about our aura is when we go to public spaces, the aura overlaps. So sometimes if let's say this is a person, imagine it's a real person, okay? And I'm standing near him, our auras are overlapping. So if let's say he has negative energy, my aura will absorb the negative energy. So we do aura cleansing to clean all this negative energy. Now, let me demonstrate how to do aura cleansing. Okay? Okay, so let's say I'm doing aura cleansing on myself. What I can do is I can lie down against the wall. Okay, I take 3 big steps forward. At least 3, 2, 3. Okay, and then I'm visualizing myself on the wall. For demonstration purposes, I have this model figure over here. Take my wand, I put it on my extreme left hand side. So this side. Okay, and since the aura is very big, stretch your hand out as far as you can. Let me give you a better angle. Okay, so this side. Okay. Okay. So now the command will be healing wand, become as powerful as required to do aura cleansing on my energy body. So you stretch your wand as hard as you can from top to down. Slowly do it and don't leave any gaps. Zigzag motion. Okay. When it comes to the lower part of the body, you can tilt your wand slightly, 45 degrees, okay? Slightly tilt it down. And you can spend a bit more time on the leg area because sometimes energy gets stuck or we are always stepping on something. And that's all for aura cleansing and sensing of the 4 quadrants. Another thing is, in basic sensing, we always learn how to sense the different kinds of subtle bodies in our aura. So we have the physical body, energy body, emotional body, and mental body. So whatever issues that are in the person's physical body, it would show in the energy body. If there are emotional issues, there will be in the emotional body. So let's say I want to sense myself. I visualize myself here, okay? I touch my right shoulder. It's easier because I'm right-handed. If you're left-handed, you can do the same too. Touching, I'm sensing my energy body, okay? Say it 3 times. But because I've made the connection just now, the wand will know who I'm sensing. But for demonstration, let me show you. I'm sensing my energy body, I'm sensing my energy body, I'm sensing my energy body. move the wand slowly, it's stopping here. From here, so this is my energy body. I can move with the wand. You don't have to say it again. You just say my, after energy body is our emotional body, also known as astral body. So it's stopping here. Okay, so you can move around as well. I'm sensing my mental body. It's here. It's fine. Okay. Yes. That's how we do sensing of the different subtle bodies. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, and that was a given, right? All right. Okay, so whatever we went through earlier in the slides, so that was the video version of it. Okay. Now, so we're going to look at this symbol, right, and wonder what this symbol have you seen before, right? So this is actually a symbol. So it's a KDCS symbol, which represents the symbol for Kundalini awakening as well. Okay, so many of us would have seen this or recognized this symbol. But what does it really mean? Right? So if you look at this symbol itself, there's a staff here. This is the staff, like a stick, right? This there, and then there's two snakes intercoiled around it. Okay, and a pair of wings on top. So it is commonly associated with healing, and it's often seen in the healthcare, especially like medical logos. Although historically it's also the staff, that means the staff of the Greek god, okay, Hermes, who was associated with all this commerce and trade and all that. So that was one of the symbol in the at that point of time when they used to use. So, but in many spiritual traditions, the two snakes are also seen as representing the Ida and the Pingala energy channels, while the central, the staff here, right, represents the Sushma Nadi. Okay, so it's more like, higher consciousness and all that. The wings symbolize higher consciousness. Now, where does this symbol come from? Okay, where does it come from? Okay, which country was the symbol from? Right, so many people have seen this symbol before, and this symbol actually comes from the ancient Greek. Okay, so it was carried by Hermes and the messenger of God. Over time, the symbol became widely associated with healing, balance, and transformation. So, in some modern medical organizations, right, like in United States and any medical emblem, you can see that they have this symbol which is there. Okay, so it is actually used in energy healing as well. So many of the energy healing modalities also uses this symbol because of the Ida Nadi, Pingala Nadi, and the Sushma Nadi, and then you got the wings and all that. So it associates there. So even in Singapore, like, I managed to get this picture, a College of Surgeons. So they also, I found that they had this Ida Pingala symbol as well, which is interesting because this is how exactly what it's the symbol all about, right? Where you have the energy that is flowing and all, right? So in many of these, so basically, if you look at this symbol, the KDS symbol, right? It's actually the healing and spiritual growth kind of thing. The two snakes represents the Ida and the Pingala, and the central staff represents the Sushma Nadi, which together they remind us that it's in harmony of body, mind, and soul. Okay, and supports the overall well-being and all that. Okay, so in PVH, we also use this as our symbol for healing and all that. Yeah. Okay, so that is our um, the KDS symbol. Okay, so they also have this. Some of the pharmacies in overseas, they also use this symbol. Okay, the Ida Pingala symbol and all that, the KDS symbol and all. And yeah, in Singapore, they also use this as for the College of Surgeons. Okay, now we're going to look at what are nadis. Okay, this part is going to get more interesting and is important, right? So remember, we've learned earlier on, like energy healing is basically like, we have three basic principles, right? Remember the three principles of prana violet healing. The human body heals by itself. The human body needs prana for its well-being, and the presence of prana will accelerate the healing and well-being of the physical and the energy body. So basically, that's the three principles that we use in PVH, right? So within the body itself, the body has an invisible energy field called the aura. Okay. And within the body are energy centers called chakras. Now, connecting the chakras are energy pathways called the nadis. Now, there are three main nadis that we are focusing on. Basically, there's 72,000 nadis in our body, yeah? But we are only focusing on these three main nadis. Because when these pathways become blocked, either by stress or negative emotions or unhealthy lifestyle or habits, energy cannot flow properly. So the healing one helps restore the smooth energy flow and the energy channel to work better, right? So think of the nadis like your small highways or pipeline inside our energy body. Their job is to carry prana or life force energy right throughout the body. Now, just as the blood flows through our blood vessels, prana also has to flow through the nadis. So this energy travels from one chakra to another and reaches every point of our physical body and energy body. So that's why it's so important that we must make sure that we know how to do Ida Pingala properly, right? The correct way of doing. Many people do, but they do funny ways all, right? So, but must do properly, learn it correctly and properly. It can be a good lifesaver because personally, I've used Ida Pingala when someone has fainted and unconscious, and the person has actually woken up. When you do continuously Ida Pingala, it actually helps the person to gain consciousness as well. So Ida Pingala is very important, right? Because healthy nadis allows prana to flow easily and freely. When prana flows smoothly, our body starts functioning in a balanced and healthy way. So it's important to know that, right? So we are going to look at the three main nadis in a short while. So let's look at that. All right. So if you look at this, see, if you look at this, right, it's like the left hand side and the right hand side, they're like the staff, right? Earlier on, you saw the symbol, right? It's exactly the same, right? So nadi balancing, basically Ida, Pingala, Sushuma nadi. So it clears the energy blockages and balances energy flow and supports overall well-being. Very important, right? So Ida means your left hand side and Pingala Nadi means it's on the right hand side. And the central nervous system is important because it's connected to your brainstem. Right. So and because it is so important, because it actually controls your sympathetic and your parasympathetic nerves and all that. And it helps the flow of oxygen and and enriches the brain and all that. So it delays dementia, Parkinson and all that. Knowing to do it's and doing it daily, it really helps. Okay, so we already covered that, right? If you don't, when there's a block or impurities or toxin energy in the nadis, right, in any particular part of it, you can actually, the energy flow and circulation will be lesser, causing the body to be more lethargic and energy level it decreases. And then more people feel more fatigue, tired, and all that. Yeah, so it's important to do the Ida Pingla. The Ida Pingla is also very important because for people who have autistic children, when you do it every 2 hours and all that, it sort of like balances their energy as well. So they have become more less restful, restless and all that. So it helps them to be more stable and more balanced. Okay, the purpose of Veda Pingala, remember the wand must always face the person. It helps to clean and balance the flow of the energy in the three main nadis. The Pingala Nadi, Ida Nadi, and Sushma Nadi. Nadis are invisible channels that carries the energy or prana throughout the body. It also removes blocks from these and help the body to stay heal faster and stay healthy. Right? Okay, so balances of the autonomous nervous system. So the sympathetic nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system. So a simple way to understand nadis is to also to compare them with the body's communication system. Just like for an example, let's think about electrical wires, right? If you look at just as like electrical wires carry electricity throughout a building, right? So nadis also carry prana throughout the body. So Ida and Pingala are often compared parts of the autonomous nervous system, because the autonomous nervous system controls many automatic body functions, including the heartbeat, your breathing, your digestion, your blood circulation, your gland functions, and all that. So when energy flows through the nadi, these body systems can perform or function more efficiently. Okay, and that's what we want, because when the body is functioning efficiently, we are able to do lots more work, right? We feel less tired and more energetic. So this is how it is. It works on your sympathetic part of the nerves, which is like, keeping all your heartbeat and, cleaning your liver and all this. Okay, and then your parasympathetic, doing all the removing, helping the glands to function better and all. Yeah. So all these are important. Okay. So it actually basically helps the cranial part of the brain. So Ida Pingala is very important. Must learn properly. Okay, so this is your central nervous system, which from the brain all the way is connected, and is connected to all the other organs that are all around that region as well. So, it helps throughout the body. How to do okay, maybe an example also. Imagine your house has many pipes, right? Imagine your house has many pipes and has many water pipes, for an example. So, if any of the water pipes become blocked, the water cannot reach every room, right? So similarly, nadis are like invisible energy pipes. When they are clean, prana flows freely to every part of the body, helping it to function at its best. So think the nadis as an invisible energy highways. They carry life force, energy throughout the body, just like how our blood vessels carry the blood. So healthy nadi means equals to better energy flow equals to better health. So important to do, isn't it? Now let's learn our Ida Pingala. Okay, I mean, yeah, it may be a bit difficult to learn from the slides, but you have many videos that actually shows how to do Ida Pingala, right? So we can watch those videos and learn it as well. And of course, you can attend workshops and also learn too from the teachers and all that. Okay, so Ida Pingala. Basically, the wand must always face the person. So the healing portion, right? The wand must face the person. It's always starting with the Ajna Chakra. Okay, when it comes to the Ajna Chakra, now the side view, second, your wand will move again facing the person. The wand must always face the person. Okay, and it comes to the near the ear level, behind the ear. So when it comes to the right ear level here, see Ajna Chakra, then Pingala Nadi, right? It comes there. And then right ear, make a U-turn until your tailbone here. Third step. Come to the tailbone, all the way from here, from the right ear, come all the way down to the, make a U-turn and come to your left ear. Okay, when it comes to the left ear, already bring it up already, right? Then come back to the Ajna Chakra again. Okay, and then bring the wand to the above your crown. Again, the wand must always face the person above the crown and bring it all the way to the tailbone. Okay, so the bond is coming all the way to the tailbone and back to the Ajna Chakra again. Yeah. So it's not rocket science, but just have to learn how to do it. I mean, of course, when we first attended Sir's workshop, in the workshop itself, it's kind of difficult to learn so quickly. But you come back home and practice. Practice makes perfect, right? Anything you want to learn, you must practice. When you want to do maths properly, you need to practice. When you want to do cooking properly, you need to practice several times before you master the recipe, isn't it? The same thing. You want to do your Ida Pingla properly, you need to practice, right? You cannot say, oh, I learn, I don't know, and all. There's no such thing as don't know. Please remove that don't know word from your dictionary and start learning to know how to do it, because this is a real lifesaver, and it's very important to do the Ida Pingla. I remember when we went to the Ramakrishna mission, we had a workshop there for the Andhra class, and what happened was, there was, after the whole session, then there were some people who were consulting sir, and one of them, and sir asked us to help to do one of the, for the person Ida Pingala, and one of these men walked up to us and said, you guys are doing Ida Pingala? And we said, yeah, this is Ida Pingala. Then I asked him, you want to learn? Then he said, no, but he spent like $6,000 or something to learn Ida Pingala, and here sir teaches us for free with the healing wand. Okay, and we can do as multiple times you want. And it took him so long to, he took him more than 2 months or so to learn the Ida Pingala, and he had to go for the course, and he had to pay so much money. And here we are given something free, and the videos are there to teach us and guide us. So let's learn it. Okay, so remember the keywords are, always the wand must be on the Ajna Chakra, followed by the coming to the right ear, Pingala Nadi, and then make a U-turn, come up to the left ear, Ida Nadi, and then come back to the ajna. The wand must always face the person, come down to the sushumana, the central nervous system, until the tailbone, and then come back to the ajna chakra again. We will send the video later. I think I've also put a video here, Sanjeevan. Yes. Okay, we can
Hi
watch it.
everyone, now we're teaching you how to do Ida Pingala balancing on myself. Okay, let me clarify again, okay? Pingala Nadi means right side, Ida Dadi means left side, okay? So now, let's say I'm standing here, take one step backward. I'm visualizing myself in front of me facing that direction, okay? Put the wand in front of my Ajna Chakra, my visualized Ajna Chakra. So after much practice, this is what you should be able to do. The command is healing wand. Please become as powerful as required to do Ida Pingala on my, let's say, energy body. My Ajna Chakra, Pingala Nadi, Ida Nadi, Ajna Chakra, Shushumana. Okay, so now let's break it down a bit. Let me take out the model. Okay, that's for demonstration. Okay, so this is, let's say I'm using this as me. It's a visual guide, just in case we cannot visualize. This is my left ear, right ear, left ear, right ear. So let's say I'm doing like that. Okay, so my Ajna Chakra, when you go to the behind my right ear, like that, right? You tilt the wand like that, okay? And you go down and you say Pingala Nadi, go right below the bum area, you turn and go up and say Ida Nadi. Then after reaching the left ear, you turn like that, okay? And you go to the Ajna Chakra. And lastly, from Ajna Chakra, say Shushumana. So Ajna Chakra back down to the bum area, the tailbone, and end back at the Ajna Chakra. That's all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Maybe the volume is low because but then there was this um annotations on that one. So yeah. So basically we will send this later in the group as well. Okay, so basically here we are also looking at the chakra conditioning. All right, because all of them, if you look at the topics itself, they're all correlated, right? It is not like we can do separately without one or the other, right? So this portion here. Okay, so basically chakra conditioning, you have the 7 major chakras, and to also to detect the blocked chakras, remove any cords, you balance the chakra energy, and then restore the normal size. So all the chakras must be the same size. They cannot be one is bigger than the other and all that, or one is smaller than the other. They all have to be the even sized and balanced nicely and all. Mm? Okay, finding chords and removing and neutralizing. So normally when we want to sense for chords, we always sense from the Ajna chakra. Okay, because it's easier to sense from the Ajna chakra for chords than to sense from the solar plexus. Because sometimes the solar plexus, because the stomach area is also very nearby. So sometimes you could have eaten a heavy meal or your stomach is not doing too good, and then so the energy could be flowing. So you can be confused between a chord or the stomach energy is going, right? So always sense from the Ajna chakra, much easier. So if the energy extends about 6 feet, then there is possibility there's a cord, right? It should be around 2 to 3 inches and then it should be good, right? But 6 feet, it's very, very far away, right? So then it could be a cord. So, or it could be a block. So ask the right questions, right? Is this a block? If it's not, then if it doesn't move, then it is not a block. So then ask, is it a cord? If it's moving, then you know it is a cord. Get the person to read the forgiveness affirmation, page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, 6, 7 accordingly, especially if they are new. If they are already someone you know and they are already following PVH and you can actually sense directly and then ask them to do the needful. Read page 1 and then page 7, or for the person whomever and all that. Please don't tell who's the person exactly sending. Sometimes it can be quite sensitive. If that person who you are dealing with is a difficult person and they're going to call the other person and fight with their sibling or their friend or whatever, then you are going to be in trouble, man. Right? And we don't want to get involved in such disputes, isn't it? So let's play amicably, safe, and be tactful and diplomatic, right? To yeah. Okay, so recheck for chords. If chords is still there, then identify where the chords is coming. Okay, and read the relevant pages for forgiveness. Of course, if it's her, then it's different, right? Or but if it's you are doing, and then if that person is very sensitive, then don't get into trouble. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, healing at the required area. Sense the energy, the aura at the area where the needs healing. Sometimes a person can be complaining there's a pain in that particular area where they are. So sense and see, is there a energy block, or is there any cords there, and and all that. So once, if the energy block is removed and all that, you can start healing. Or if there's a cord removed, then you can also start healing as well. Yeah. So PVH self healing. Now, healing yourself with the wand. So imagine yourself at a distance. Just now we did, right? So you can take 3 steps away and then imagine yourself being here. So you can even do it for your own self, right? And if people find it hard, if you find a big mirror, you can actually look at it in the beginning lah. After a while, you become expert, then you don't need all these, right? You can visualize yourself being there. I know a friend of ours who is in PVH, he'll always look at his own photograph so he can remember. I don't want to say his name, but yeah. So he'll look at himself and then he'll visualize, and then he will do aura cleansing on himself. Yeah, so you can do that, or if not, you can stand in front of a television and you see your reflection there. Anyway, you can also do that if that helps. All right. So either way, not the television being on, but the television being switched off. You can actually do your shadow there, right? So you can visualize yourself standing there and do your aura cleansing. Okay. The importance is the image, your full body size, so you can sense your aura and all that. You can even lean against the wall. For new people who are trying to learn, lean against the wall and sense from there. You can sense all your 7 chakras from the visualizing that you are standing at the wall, lean on it, and then stand aside and then start sensing and all that. Yeah. But of course, you can always give the command. You must always tell the command, tell the wand what are you doing. Don't assume that you must give instructions for the wand to work, right? So I'm doing aura cleansing for myself. Then you do aura cleansing. So Ida Pingla also the same. I'm doing Ida Pingla for myself. So then you give the right command. Okay, and distant healing, of course, you can heal anybody in any part of the world. You can be in Singapore or Malaysia or India or US or any part of the world and heal someone in the other part of the world. So no issue. That person need not be in front of you. All you need to know is how the person looks like, and you can start doing the necessary. Do aura cleansing, doing Ida Pingla for the person, and healing. The person can actually feel the energy and receive the energy as well. Okay, but if you're not able to imagine, then use a wall of a picture of the person. Or I remember the last time when I first started, someone had a mannequin of a person in the house. Well, that's so scary, yeah. But lady uses that mannequin on everybody. Like she will visualize that mannequin as somebody, and then she will do the aura cleansing. I don't want another mannequin standing there, and I might get scared of it myself, in the dog. So I wouldn't. I'll rather visualize and just do it. Okay. Now, so PVH healing homes and office. Yes, you can heal your homes and office. Basically, the wand can do a lot of things, right? It can be done. It can be used for many daily situations and all that. It can energize the water, clean the food, everything else it can do. And the most important, it can clean your home and office, and that can be filled with a lot of negative energy or whatever, right? Or if you bought a new place, you want to do aura cleansing and all that, you can do that as well, right? So the place can be physically clean or may not be clean energetically or whatever. So these negative energies can come from within or from outside, such as neighbors and other people and all that. Sometimes there can be anger, disappointment, stress, and jealousy and all that. Sometimes not every person who has visited your home has come in with a good intention, isn't it? Some people may have come in with different kind of emotions and different kind of energies, and they may leave that behind, and then suddenly the family is fighting or arguing and all that. So then but you see, we have a powerful wand, we have calendar, and we have a soul elevation song, and we have a brilliant affirmations, man. Use it, right? So what I personally do is, if someone I know not really well liked or whatever, and the person comes, I will play the soul elevation song in a loop, right? So I'll play it in a loop silently, okay, and or very low volume. Then it will be playing in my study room, and then I will put my affirmations there, on my calendar is already on my table. So then all the needful will be done, and of course I'll have to go and entertain as a host. I have to look after them, right? So I'll go and entertain, but then the thing will be going on. After that, you can see that, hey, the energy isn't bad, like it doesn't get affected because we have played the soul elevation song and done the needful and all that. And of course, we also read forgiveness to them after they left also, lah, and all. Yeah. And also sometimes people cannot fall asleep easily. So it's also good to do aura cleansing of the bed. So when you do aura cleansing of the bed, burn and blaze away all the. Sometimes people sleep with all kind of thoughts when they sleep. They're stressed over work or sleep with frustrations and all that, or overthinking and a lot of things. So that energy is also absorbed in your bed, right? If you can absorb in the walls, why not on the bed, right? So do aura cleansing of the bed. So personally, I do that. So last time when I used to change my bed sheet and all that, so I will do aura cleansing of the bed, and then the aura cleansing of the bedroom, and then of course I'll play the soul elevation song while I'm doing, and then after that play the spiritual affirmation song, spiritual hygiene song and all that. And yeah, then after that everybody sleeps very well, especially my husband. He will tell me, hey, what do you do to the bed? The bed is very good today. I slept very well. I'm like, okay, good. So because sometimes he cannot sleep because he's thinking of work, so then they get to sleep and all that. So PVH charging of water. So very important. We have a powerful wand that even charges water. And of course, we have a powerful mug and our water bottle, which charges water as well. Now, the human body is made up of 70 to 75% of water, not 100%. Okay. We need blood also, right? So cannot be 100% water. That's it. We'll be floating in water. Yeah. 70 to 75% is water because our cells need water. But most of the time, we're not drinking enough water. So our cells are not getting enough. Right. So it's very important. If you want your cells to work well, please drink more water. Especially nowadays, it's so hot and all. So it's important to drink water. So water easily absorbs prana. So you can actually charge the water with the healing wand. And the charged water when drunk will transmit prana to the whole physical body and all. So you can say healing wand become as powerful as required to energize this water with all the energy, healing energy to heal and rejuvenate my body or whomever's water bottle or whomever's water that you are energizing. You can do that as well. Okay, so we have our PVH water bottle that actually read the words on the water bottle here, and the water gets energized. We did one experiment in Singapore after one of the healing and consultation, and found that from the tap in the cup, in a normal glass, the water was actually negative, and after pouring it into the water bottle and reading the words, and then after doing the spleen test, the water was actually very positive and all that. So you can actually pour your water inside and then pour into your cup to drink it or anything, or can drink straight from your water bottle, anything that you think, but read the words on the positive affirmations of the water here, because you are energizing it for your own cells and your body, so it works well, right? So here another, just to also, our cells, right, it's 72 to 75% of water. So imagine when we have negative thoughts, or how each and every cell in the body would behave and become. So water absorbs prana, positive and negative. If you say anything bad, it also absorbs the negative as well. You say positive, it also absorbs. So we should always change our negative and thoughts into positive thoughts, and to enhance our health as well, right? So we used to do this for our chair yoga when we used to do before. So healing wand become as powerful as required to energize this glass of water with abundance of healing energy, abundance of prana, to enhance my immunity, going through to each and every cells of my bone marrow, heal my spleen gland, thymus gland, adenoids, and tonsils. Let this energized water go to each and every part of my blood system, red blood cells, and to my white blood cells. Let the abundance of divine healing energy go through this wand to heal all the cells, my organs and my brain cells, and go to the areas that needs healing and keep them healthy and strong. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Healing wand, thank you, thank you, thank you. So you can heal with your wand. You can charge the water with your wand, right? So other uses of the healing wand, yes. Okay, you can energize water, that one we spoke about. You can clean the food. Some food, when you buy outside food and all that, you can actually bring it home and then you can clean it and all that, because the person who has cooked the food may have many intentions. Maybe he's worried, how is he going to pay some bills, or maybe he had some lustful energy or some other negative energy or whatever. And all these energies, some of the people also, the people who cook the food have a lot of tattoos and all kind of scary tattoos as well. So all these will also, the energies will go into the food. then so you can clean the food before you eat them. Because when you don't, then sometimes you feel agitated after eating the food, and then feel like you're thrown out of balance and things like that. So then could you do aura cleansing it up, if you don't feel something good about yourself and all that. Okay, so clean the medicines. Some medicines can be quite toxic, or has got negative energy as well, in the sense like too much of chemicals and all that. So you can actually burn and blaze away some of these, the medicine, the energy from the negative energy from the medicine, the toxic energy and all that. Okay, you can also clean your homes and offices. Yeah, this one is very important. You can do at your office as well. Have your calendar, where whatever it is, please have your calendar before you play your soul elevation song, and have the affirmation page 1 or page 7, do the needful and make sure it's open, and tell whatever that is present there in the office, please go to your council body, say whatever that is needful, and then do it. And then so keep the aura of the office clean, so everyone else gets along better, and the energy of the place changes as well, right? Because you're going there every day and you want everyone to be getting along and being amicable and all that, right? So yeah. So drinks like your coffee, tea, and all that, whatever beverages that you're drinking, you can also clean them. Alcohol also, but then there's no point. Alcohol is still bad, so there's no point drinking. So yeah, I know. Where you can clean if you want to. Other uses of the wand: so cleanse, medication to remove side effect and toxic energy, cleanse your coffee, tea, and beer before drinking, cleanse and remove negative energy from the food. The phone stickers to cut the mobile electronic field. So we have our PVH phone stickers, right? And it actually radiation stickers, so you can put on into your phone, and you can see that the radiation reduces tremendously. Because her mother-in-law used to use her phone, and whenever she'll buy the radiation sticker, because she said she likes it, because when she used it quite often and quite long, because she calls her daughter in overseas, and the phone gets really hot. So when she puts the radiation PVH radiation sticker on the phone, it doesn't get heated up. So she likes it. So whenever, if it gets wet, or since she buys new one to replace it and all that. Healing common pain ailments, right? So there are many common ailments that we can actually heal without reading affirmation. One of it is period pain, headache, toothache, gastric pain, sometimes acid reflux as well, right? Period pain, we are already doing the blessing. Every country is doing it at different time zone, so you can join any time zone and do the period pain blessing, so you don't need to read affirmations to do that and all that. So there's headaches, different kinds of headache also can be done. Okay, and all, toothache and gastric pain and all that. Okay, on the spot healing, your pain, your pain will be 10 when we start, and then 0 when we finish in the healing. So most of the time, especially headache, right? Most of the time when sir does the workshop, he will ask for people, whoever who's got headache, all come up on the stage. And when they do, and most of them, it's either white magic or acidic stomach. By the time they leave the stage, their headache is gone totally, or migraine. Okay, so headache can be many kind, and migraine also can be many kind. There are different kinds of migraine. Some migraine is like, it can be throbbing, and it can affect quite badly. So there are many tension headaches, like for example, like the headache, cluster headache, and then sometimes some certain people cannot have bright light, so they need to dim the light where they have the. Some people throw up and all that. So different forms of migraine and headache they have there. Okay, this is Batuma.
Gone like that.
New Year.
June 2018. Nine. Wow. Keep. Just in case. Wow. Yes, yes, madam. Yes. You don't have the pain, right? Of course, madam. Of course. Of course. Ah. So how many months you've been free of headache, migraine pain? Migraine. Wow. 9 months. 9 months, madam. 10 months. So the first time in your life, for 10 months, you have no any head pain.
So thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, sir.
So imagine, madam, where else you went to find a solution to this migraine pain?
Cannot.
Can you imagine from 17 years old, your father, your mother, the whole family suffering, going to school? How difficult must it be, madam?
Because I see so many doctors who say they just eat painkiller only.
Yes,
They
madam.
cannot cure.
You know, madam, we heal a lady in Kamaredi in Andhra Pradesh. You know what's the word they use for migraine? She says uncurable physiopathology syndrome. Recurring pathology physiology. That's what she managed, madam. And after that, madam, in the whole place, her migraine pain went off. And that's how you must understand. A lot of people in the world are suffering, madam. Can you imagine, madam, for 17 years old, and you don't tell your real age, madam? Cannot say. Secret. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. How? What's the name of this medicine, madam?
Durophone.
Neurophone or Durophone?
Neurophone.
Neurophone. Something to the neuro. So it must be very, very strong, madam.
Very strong, yeah.
That one stays for the whole day.
Yeah.
Because 8 Panadol is not enough for you for removing the pain.
Because you go polyclinic, they give the mild one only. They won't give the painkiller. You very seriously, you have then they give painkiller. The same thing lah, but the one is mild one.
Mild one. So you are with. So now for the
Now
past
free from the
10 months,
medicine.
you don't take any pill. How wonderful. Not only saving money, madam,
Yeah.
but saving all the stress you're going through,
Yeah.
and all your organs will get damaged when you take all these very, very strong painkillers, madam. Thank you again.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, that was our Batuma. She had severe migraine pain, and she was healed by Sir, during the one of the workshop we had and all that. Okay, now period pain as well. So for simple period pain, we use healing wand, become as powerful as required to heal my period pain. You can say that. But sometimes some period pain have many different kinds of issues, just not so simple sometimes, right? So
Not like that, madam. Like this, madam. Not. No. Madam, up and down. Yes, you must carry this up and down, not lazy. Not going to work. Chakras are round. Not flat, round. Must go round the chakra. Yes, must go round the chakra. Understand? Instruction and 1, 2, 3. Stop. 1, 2, 3. Instruction. You can say ears. Left and right ear chakra. 1, heal and condition. And left and right ear chakra.
Okay, I put that one in as to how to circle a wand. So many people they make big tosse, right? Or big pancake. But suppose this is a small size of a donut or a small vade size of the when you are circling the wand. So remember, always check for chords, negative energy, get the patients to read forgiveness, and also please get them to sit for Sunday blessings and follow PVH protocols. Yeah. Okay, and then healing wand become as powerful as required to heal and condition, then give the command. Or if not, healing wand become as powerful as required to heal the place that I'm touching, right? Because sometimes you don't know the name of that pain area. So by touch, you know exactly where the pain area is. So by touching it, it's much more easier to get it healed and all that. But of course, don't just say, "Oh, I heal one time only," But sometimes the pain, if the severe pain and all that, you have to heal more times. Just like taking medicine, right? You have to take three to 4 times. So healing also the same. You may have to heal 3 to 4 times a day. Okay, maybe I don't know why this is repeated. Okay, right. So now period pain, right? And women blessings. So this one we also have it at our Singapore time also when we do and all that. So when excessive bleeding and all that we do. Yes. Okay, Pramila. Yeah, that was last time. So the wand has become more powerful, right? So now the circle is only 3 times. So the old videos will still show circle 5 times. Okay, because we can't change all the videos, right? So that's why but the new programming is you circle 1, 2, 3, stop 1, 2, 3. Last time was circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You stop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the one, the reason, the lot of programmings that's been happening. So you must keep updated with the current progress as well, right? So yeah, last time we used to do aura cleansing of the front, the back, the right, left side, and the right side. But now we only do aura cleansing on the front only, right? So healing also now it's 3 circles and 3 stops. That's all. No more 5 circles and 5 stops. But you can do longer time, because some pain, it's like, it's been there for a long time, right? So if you can do it for 1 minute, actually it doesn't matter, Pramila, it doesn't matter, because the wand knows exactly, but it's just it's programmed to do 3. So you can also do, but spleen is 10. Yes, for spleen you must do 10. You go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. You stop 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Right? You can do 3 sets for that one. Okay, especially when you need more energy and booster, like, or someone who's just discharged from hospital and all that, they need more energy, then heal the spleen chakra. Never heal the spleen chakra at night, right? Always morning or early afternoon, never late afternoon, because cannot sleep after that. You're welcome, Premila. Okay, so the power of mass blessing, when we all get together, whichever country and whichever time zone you join in, you are also protecting your aura by blessing. So when you bless nature with the wand, right, and your aura grows stronger and brighter. So blessing nature expands and protects your aura as well. As you bless nature, your aura becomes larger, cleaner, and more radiant. So keep blessing, right? And that's why you got a wand. So the more you bless, right, the wand becomes more powerful too. Many people ask, hey, how to make my wand more powerful? Bless. Use it as much as you can to help people, to help nature in whatever way you can, and it will work brilliantly. Okay, toothache, right? So some of the areas you can actually touch the pain area, and then you take the wand and then you start healing, because sometimes you don't exactly know which part. By touching and healing, it becomes better. It can become zero pain. Okay, so healing wand, please become as powerful as required to heal my toothache. Touch the exact pain which or ask the person whom you're healing, touch the pain area. Okay, sometime after touching them, they say no, still pain. Check whether got any cords. Sometimes have cords, right? Inside the mouth chakra or something like that. Sometimes people do send cords at funny areas. So yeah, just sense for that as well. Okay, so mouth, heal and condition the mouth chakra, then heal. So numbness due to wisdom tooth extraction, sometimes it happens, right? So you can heal that area, the area where the lower wisdom tooth was extracted, and then the numb, right? So you can rotate 3 circles and 3 stops, and you can do it for 1 minute, because sometimes some pain you may need to do a bit longer. It's just not 3 circles and 3 stops. I do already 3 sets, and then I'm like, okay. Sometimes you may have to do longer for 1 minute and all that. Yeah, because then you can see that the person can feel the number of pain, the amount of pain reducing and all that. Gastric pain is another. So stomach area, good digestion is the foundation for good health, right? So very important to take care of our stomach. It is very important, because an acidic stomach can cause headache as well, right? So what happens inside the stomach? Let's find out.
We are inside your stomach, a churning chamber filled with one of the most powerful acids in the human body. Gastric acid, mainly hydrochloric acid, reaches a pH as low as 1.5, strong enough to dissolve metal and kill most bacteria you swallow. This acid doesn't work alone. Muscles constantly squeeze and rotate, mixing food with enzymes like pepsin, breaking proteins into fragments, and turning meals into a thick liquid called chyme. Despite its strength, the stomach doesn't digest itself. A thick mucus barrier and rapid cell renewal protect its walls. Once broken down, the acidic chyme is slowly released into the small intestine, where digestion continues, neutralized, absorbed, and transformed into fuel for your body.
Okay, that's how the stomach works, right? Okay, it's an amazing machine. So yeah.
Your stomach rebuilds itself every 3 days. Your stomach has a secret. It destroys and rebuilds itself every 3 to 4 days. Why? Because its acid is strong enough to dissolve metal. Without constant renewal, you'd literally digest yourself. You're a self-healing biological machine.
See, our body heals by itself. Our body wants to heal. Who's stopping our body from healing? Is us, right? Putting the thought form, auto suggestions by the doctors or someone, saying, having negative thoughts or emotions. All these are the ones that is damaging the body, right? So that's why it's so important. The body wants to heal, and the body is capable of healing, right? So we must also help the body to help it heal as well by putting in the right food, our changing our lifestyle, keeping emotions at bay, you know, throw out the negative thought forms and negative thoughts, and all that. So very important. Function of the stomach. So as we know, the stomach is actually a muscular organ that helps to digest food after it's swallowed. Now, what the stomach does is like it stores the food temporarily, like maybe if you've eaten a heavy meal, like, so about 3 hours, it digests and all that. And then after that, it breaks down with the hydrochloric acid and all. So with that, it kills even the harmful germs. So it is almost impossible for germs to get in. It is only when someone's immune system is low, someone who's been sleeping very late, lack of sleep, or who's medically unwell, or so the body system the immune level is low and all that, and that's when things get in easily as well. Yeah. So a healthy digestive system is essential because it absorbs all the nutrients that we need, supports our immune system, maintains good metabolism, right? So that, it starts burning whatever that is there. You see some people, no matter how much they eat, they can just, be always slim, right? But there are some people who so little they eat and they still cannot lose that. So it depends on all individuals' metabolism, supports the brain and mood health, and removes all the waste efficiently as well. Okay, gastric symptoms. So sometimes some people have gastric symptoms, and it can actually be very convincing a person as well, because sometimes you're at work or you're doing something, and then all these symptoms can actually disrupt. Okay, this sometimes this ulcer that is formed in the gastric, in the stomach itself, and that actually causes sometimes this ulcer actually, in the long run, if it's not taken care of, or if the lifestyle is not changed or food is not changed, it starts bleeding, internal bleeding there. Okay, so it's very important to take care of our stomach. Okay, so there's peptic ulcer. So sometimes it's internally it's bleeding, and actually sometimes you need to get medical attention. Yes, you need to know what's happening, and sometimes it can come out in your stools even, right? Okay, now gastric reflux. Okay, so for an example, the healthy stomach, the hydrochloric acid and the working on the food and all that, it'll be at the halfway of the stomach. But when the unhealthy kind of stomach, the splinter is no longer working well. So because the splinter is now weak, right, and it's open, so acid reflux can actually cause the food to come out through the gullet. All right, so causing it like irritation and all that. That's why it's so important to heal your esophagus, especially when those people who have constant acid reflux and all that. Important to heal the esophagus, physical stomach, front solar plexus, navel chakra, and all that. So it's all the area that actually helps the whole of the gastric issues and all that. Okay, so which is your lower esophageal splinter. So sometimes when it's weak, it's inflamed, then all this acid reflux can go through up. It's very, sometimes when you've eaten a spicy food or something, and when you throw up, you feel the burning sensation in your throat, right? It's so uncomfortable, isn't it? So it's like, it's pushing it all the way out. So it's, the food is supposed to remain at the bottom, and then when it comes out, it's forced. Yeah. Okay, there's one video here.
Hi everyone, I'm Sanjivan from PVH Singapore. Today I'll be sharing more about PVH hibiscus therapy and how it has helped me. First, let me show you how we can do PVH hibiscus therapy. So we use hibiscus therapy for issues like gastric pain, stomach ulcers, or acid reflux. So what happens is our stomach acid, hydrochloric acid, eats up the lining from the esophagus and up. So we have hibiscus therapy. So for breakfast, we will first, when we wake up, we'll take 500 ml of water, plain water, and then we'll have our hibiscus flower. So the best would be having 3 big hibiscus flower, or 5 small one, but I only managed to have 2. Any color will work. So for today's video, I'll just be showing you how we can do it. So since I have small flower, by right I need to have 5 small flowers. If you're using the big hibiscus flower, 3. But for demonstration today, I'll just be eating 2. So what happens is, first we will drink our water, and then we will eat the hibiscus flower. So any color matters. So I actually just rinsed it, and then you see this green part, we can pluck it out. So just be gentle about it, and then we pull it out like that. So I'm going to do this for the other flower. Okay, and then what happens is we can eat the whole thing. Okay, so I just rinsed it just in case. You can just put it in our mouth and then slowly chew it. Chew for about 1 to 2 minutes. You'll start feeling gel coming out. So you'll feel this slimy substance coming out. Okay, and then just swallow it. Okay. So hibiscus has this property which helps heal all these stomach ulcer, acid reflux as all. So this gel goes to the lining and help heal that area. So it heals the lining of the esophagus specifically. So after chewing, we will just swallow it, and then we can have our breakfast or meal like about 1 hour to 1.5 hours later. So we will do this for 2 to 3 weeks, but take note, do not consume coffee or spicy food. Yeah. Also, after eating the gel and after eating the hibiscus flower, do not consume water for 1 hour. Let the gel do its work first. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Now, right? So self-healing part. So sometimes when, okay, just now the part where we spoke about the hibiscus flower, the gel thing, it actually coats the stomach lining. So when someone who's got ulcer issues, right, it really helps and all. So it's after a long run when you have eaten like for a week or so, right, you can see that the stomach ulcer is no longer bad. In when you continue with that, it actually clears the ulcer part. So you should try it if anyone has got such issues. Okay, constipation, sometimes when we eat quite a bit of food, right? So sometimes the food can actually get stuck at certain part of our colon, the ascending colon, the descending colon, the segment colon and all that. Whichever part it gets stuck, and it's not able to go through. It's just like a pipe, right? Like your sink, if any water is clogged in, you have to do something or push it with a pump for it to get out, right? So the same thing when the stools harden, right, and it's not able to flow out, and that's when it causes constipation. Okay, so this girl actually healed her ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon, anal sphincter, proboscis, and rectum, and her anus as well.
My name is Chitra. I am 7 years old. I am from Singapore. I am so grateful to Uncle Chitra for healing me from my constipation problem. The PVH enema set is the best present I could ask for. I don't have any more toilet problems at all. I used to suffer from lots of pain, but now I'm pain-free. I am very delighted and thankful. Thank you, Uncle Chitra. Thank you, PVH. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, Uncle Chitra. May God always bless you.
Okay, so this girl, she suffered from constipation pretty severely. So when she was 4 years old, and then she's the one with the premature delivery. So her organs were all blown up before she was delivered. So she was delivered at 5 months. And so the since the organs were not fully developed even at her 4 years old, so the part that was actually giving the trouble was the colon. So when my husband brought her to the doctor, then the doctor said that need to cut a little bit of the colon, and I was totally against it. So then I thought, no, somehow we will get her healed some way. And then suddenly my husband's uncle sent me something about Sir being in Singapore and PVH workshop and all. So I went. That was my first time going in 2018 April, and that was the best thing I also discovered about PVH. And the second day, first Sir told me to bring her, and second day when I brought her, and Sir healed the part where the part that actually the stools have hardened and all, and the space is not enough to push it out and all that. So when after that, when she went back home, she was able to go to toilet and everything came out, right? But the problem was the doctor had actually given her earlier on some kind of medication that actually caused constipation. I'm not constipation, but leakage of the poo in her feces and all that. And because of that, we had to have another set of problems. And again, PVH enema helped her tremendously, and that sort of like stopped the issues and all, right? I think Sir is on live now. Let me see whether I can pause these. Should we do blessings from here? A minute.
Well, Chitra, it's over already. The live was
Oh, it's over already?
Yeah.
Oh
Short.
dear. Sorry.
You can watch the recording on it.
Okay. So where my presentation went. Okay. All right. So far, sir. Oh, somebody just posted it. Okay, I understand. Okay, now, so constipation sometimes happens when the bowel movements become infrequent or difficult or incomplete. So it could be like, low fiber intake, not enough water. Sometimes can be also too much of processed food or junk food and all that. So all these can actually cause constipation issues, right? So, and sometimes also lack of physical activity, more like mundane or sedentary lifestyle, like sitting at the office and not walking or going out to do some exercise and all that. So, and ignoring the urge to go. Sometimes when you really need to go, and then you are stuck at that important meeting or work or something, and then you don't go, and then after a while it leads to constipation as well. Okay, and sometimes travel also. Like I have that issue when I go to new places, it takes me a while, to get used to the environment before I can actually go to. So yeah. All right, medical or physiological changes or causes, some medicine, especially those like high in iron, can actually also cause constipation sometimes. Digestive disorder, sometimes got the irritable bowel syndrome and things like that, nerve or muscle problems. Sometimes that also sometimes lead to constipation issues. Okay, other causes can be stress and anxiety. Yes. Okay, and older adults sometimes either they go frequently or they go infrequently. So either way, so they need more like something fiber, banana, papaya, fruits, those that actually helps them to pass the motion easily as well. Okay, how to prevent constipation? Eat more fiber food, drink more water, stay active daily, don't ignore the urge to go, limit the processed and junk food, and do bowel enema. So enema really helps, right? And how to heal constipation? So basically we heal with the wand and heal the base chakra, the anus opening, the anal splinter, and probatellaris. All right, do bowel enema 2 times a day. Okay, the leftover feces can become toxic to the body and can cause colon issues, right? So it's very important that it's good to clear the bowel daily, right? So it's important. And if you're not the kind who go daily, it's important that you must do something to make sure it's just like leaving some food out there that you have cooked the day before and not keeping it in the fridge or not heating it up, and then it spoils, right? Smells rotten. So imagine the same thing in your colon, like in your intestines, like stuck there. Yesterday's breakfast is still stuck there. It's not out of the system. So imagine what it will be doing, right? It also will smell. That's why when you let out gas or when you go to toilet, some people, it just smells really bad. Okay, any more?
Okay, this
Some
is
people
our
will
PVH
use the
bowel
enema
enema
set.
set. Okay, so how do we use this? So normally when you buy, it'll be like this. You take this out, okay, and then of course wash it first. And you want to fill the water will just go through. Right? So you need to put your finger at the bottom of the stopper here, and then you see the water will be full here. Push it in with the plunger. Okay, push it in, then you see the air pressure and it will come out. The water also will squirt out. So this amount of water, you will push it into your anus. Okay, so it comes out like that, goes into your anus. Okay, you can do second round of it. It's only water, so there's no harm if you put in more water. So again, the same thing, right? So you just push it out and you have this like this. So there's no bubbles and all that because you're put in nicely, right? So just squeeze it out and you see the water will go into your anus, and this will actually loosen the bowels that are actually stuck in your your descending colon or ascending colon and all that. So it helps the colon to clean the colon and all that. And this is an excellent PVH bowel enema set, which works miraculously. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, it worked wonderfully for my girl. So yeah. Okay.
Stop eating junk. Your gut gets inflamed. If you don't eat fiber, get ready for disease. You're not drinking enough water, and the minerals are hardening. That's how stones form and cause pain. Just drink water regularly. Too much salt and too little movement are raising your blood pressure. I'm under constant strain. Please move more before it's too late. When you go to sleep right after eating, acid comes up. That's why it burns inside. Give me time. Every sugar spike puts too much strain on me. I am constantly pumping insulin. Please cut back on sugar before I burn out. You keep pouring alcohol into me and expect me to stay clean. I'm overloaded and storing fat. Slow down or I'll start to fail. When there's too much fat and you don't move, pressure builds up inside. It already hurts. I need movement and lighter food. When your breathing is uneven, I don't fully fill. That leads to fatigue and tension. Deep breathing and clean air help.
Right? So it's very important how we take care of whatever that we put into our stomach, because our organs are the ones that are managing it. Okay, cough and flu, basic ailments that we are looking at as well. Okay, like, so you want to heal your cough and flu, heal your nose chakra, your physical nose, throat chakra, physical throat, left and right lungs, left and right sinus, and left and right jaw minor chakra, your physical lungs, thymus glands, and heal 2 to 3 hours, 4 times a day, right? And then of course read the virus, page 9 for the flu virus inside and outside of me, and dispose the toothbrush, because most of the time the germs are caught in the toothbrush. So if you are recovering from a severe flu or whatever, first thing you should do is throw the toothbrush, get a cheap one first, and then use them, and then after that, when you are recovered, then replace again the toothbrush, because it really helps. If not, soak it with salt and hot water to clean the bristles and all that, because it catches the germs trapped in there, right? So you want to recover faster, you need to do that as well. Okay, healing ailments that requires lifestyle changes. There are some ailments that need to, like for example, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoporosis. These are things, and joint pains and all that, which need to change your lifestyle, not just saying that, oh, I'm healing, right? So knee pain, foot pain, back pain, cervical pain, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, frozen shoulder, osteoporosis, and hip joints and all that. So some of these are caused by food, right? Too much of acidic food, sour food, spicy food, and certain food doesn't really help. Like too much of cooling stuff and all that also hurt the joints as well, right? So for knee pain, there are 4 sides of the knee. So it's very important that we heal every corner of it, and of course touch and heal as well, right? So we do this knee pain pretty often in our sessions as well, right? So heal and condition your left and right soul chakra, root chakra, base chakra, then right and left knee chakra, left and right front and back knee chakra, right? And then see all the four corners of them and also heal, right? Change, avoid salty food, sour food, acidic food, and of course show gratitude to your knee with both your hands, and then touch and heal the pain area and all. Hmm? So gratitude to our knee. We have done this before, so we won't waste time because we have a lot of things to cover, right? So do this daily with love and gratitude, and your knees will respond with healing. Okay, certain joints, these are the areas where people do find the pain and all that. So all this requires lifestyle changes as well, right? Arthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. So these are the ones like sometimes, the swelling of the bone and the near the foot. It can be actually sometimes be also gout. Okay, the fingers, rheumatoid arthritis cannot, hold things properly, or even use they sometimes become numb and things like that. Normal joints, look at how it looks, and the ones with the osteoarthritis, you see the part of the fluid is gone, right? And then the rheumatoid arthritis is inflamed and all that. So all these are important that we have to change our food and diet, so which will really help. Okay, then our spinal cord, of course, because those are also the cervical bones are there, and yeah, it's good to know your cervical nerves. So you have C1 to C8, and then of course you've got a thoracic spine, which is T1 to T12, and then your lumbar L1 to L5, and your sacrum bone vertebrae will be S1 to S5 as well. Okay, so all these are important because all of them are also all connected, and you want a healthy body and all. You do not want to be suffering in pain and all that. So managing pain means changing lifestyle as well, right? Some health condition requires more energy healing alone, right? They also benefit from healthy lifestyle. For an example, one can say that, hey, I'm healing every day and all that, but what have you done to change your food and all that? Yeah. So sometimes eating a balanced diet, nutritious diet, avoid eating sour, cold food, extreme spicy food, regular gentle exercises to get your body to move and all that. It's very important. Maintaining a healthy weight, because then it's less toll on the body. Getting enough sunlight and vitamin D where appropriate, good posture and joint care, adequate rest and sleep quality. All right, it's all important, right? And managing stress with positive thinking and relaxation. So healing works best when we combine healing with healthy life, healthy daily habits. Small changes, practice consistently, can make a big difference over time, right? So it's important. And remember, our health is in our hands. Show me affirmation again. Sure, I can do that. Okay. Knee affirmation. If you all want, we can all touch our knees together. Okay, have both your hands on your knees. Okay, and let's thank our knees because they do lots of work. And without it, it's going to be terrible, isn't it? Because we have to walk up and we want to travel, we want to go to work, we want to do so many things. So let's show gratitude to our knees. Okay, hold both your hands on both your knees. Thank you, knees, for supporting me and working so hard for me every single day. My dear niece, I'm deeply grateful to you. I need you and honor you until the end of this lifetime. Thank you, my niece, for carrying my body with patience and strength, for carrying all my body weight as well. Thank you for supporting me through every step and every journey. I am sorry for the times I've overworked you or ignored your needs. Please forgive me for all the wrong emotions, the wrong food that have caused a mess on you. Sorry for exerting you with marathons and all the strenuous exercises that have hurt you. But I need my niece, to do good on Mother Earth. I honor you, respect you, and choose to care for you with love. May you be filled with ease, balance, with divine healing energy. I promise to listen to my body and treat you with kindness and awareness. I need you till this end of this lifetime. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, that's the blessing for the knees. Gratitude. So we show gratitude to all our organs because they do so much that we don't even know what they're doing. So it's always important to show gratitude. Right? Now, there are some times when people with non-physical pain. So there's no, but you're welcome, Mr. Bipin. So there are sometimes when there's no pain, but there are some health issues that do not cause pain at first, but they can affect your health. Examples like, high blood pressure, high cholesterol or unhealthy fat, liver, fatty liver and all that, poor organ functions, thyroid disorder, heart conditions, kidney problems, other internal or health conditions and all. Not all problems cause physical pain. Some conditions develop silently without obvious symptoms in the early stages, right? So we have to make sure to be alert and take care of the food that we put in, because these conditions may not be painful at first, but they can affect the body's normal function later on, right? So regular health checkups and healthy lifestyle, healing, appropriate medical care, and good food, prana rich food and all that is very important. So together with complementary healing and lifestyle, it works wonders on our health, right? So all these are the ones that we said earlier. So not all pains, yeah, requires not all illness cause pain. Sometimes they are silent in many ways. Okay, allergies. There are many kinds of allergies, and PVH has done so many, and it's usually one-time allergy. Once the allergy is done, it's done, right? And most of the time, they don't get it back unless there's negative energy. Then you have to contact sir and then get rid of the allergy again. But most of the time, it's one-time healing. So many types of allergies have been healed. I think the latest one is more updated ones. There's also husband allergy. There's also penicillin allergies and all that, right? So dust, pollen, wheat, gluten, nuts, peanuts, perfume, grass, trees, pollen allergy, yeah, flowers, fruits, cheese, milk, seafood, eggs, curds, sunlight, and many more, right? PVH has done and all that. So, but of course, anything that is suffocating, never do it on your own. Like wait for sir to come and be present there when you do such healing. But anything that is, whenever hair dye allergy was also done for those people with sensitive scalp and all that, right? So all these have been done, but then do it with caution and follow the necessary protocol, and do the emotional freedom healing, and then get to the necessary allergy healing as well. Okay, hormonal imbalances. Yep, there are many kinds. So hormones are actually body's chemical messengers, right? They help control many important functions, such as the growth, metabolism, sleep, mood, reproduction, and energy levels. So when hormones become too high or too low, the body can become out of balance, and this is called hormonal imbalance. So the common one symptoms will be like tiredness, weight changes, mood swings, irregular menstrual cycles, poor sleep, hair loss, sometimes change of appetite or low appetite or high appetite again. So hormonal imbalance can be caused because of stress, poor diet, a lack of sleep, aging, certain medical conditions or problems with glands such as the thyroid glands, pancreas, ovaries, or adrenal glands, right? So a healthy lifestyle and proper um, care and stress management together with healing, right, may support the body's natural balance and overall well-being. So healthy hormones means keep the body balanced. Caring for your body, mind, and lifestyle supports a healthy hormone altogether, functions and all that. Yeah. So important. Healing requires the removal of dark energy. All right. So in order for that to happen, right, we have to follow certain protocols, right? So according to PVH, healing begins with proper healing protocols. First step, get people to read the forgiveness affirmation. It's a must. Okay. Then do aura cleansing, then clean the aura, remove unwanted energies and all that, right? Then we do Ida Pingala, then check for cords and heal and condition the 7 major chakras, and then make sure they're all balanced and all that. And finally, heal the affected area. And so following these steps help prepare the body in receiving the natural healing energy as well. So the person can get healed and all. So healing is effective when one does follow the necessary protocols and all that. Okay, question time. All right, now what is the main purpose of prana healing wand? You can put in the chat group.
To generate and channel
B.
prana.
E.
B.
B.
What is the main purpose of prana healing wand? To diagnose disease, to generate channel prana for healing, to perform surgery, or to measure blood pressure.
E.
Okay, good.
B.
I see someone saying but B. Right? Yeah, the answer is correct. B. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now the design of the healing wand is by which monument?
B.
Is it Angkor Wat, Borobudur Temple, Taj
B.
Mahal, or Great Wall of China?
Borobudur.
This one don't know. I
B.
still don't know what to say. Yeah. Some give a weird question. Okay. Yes, very good. Yeah, it's B, right? Of course, it's Borobudur. The last time we had funny answers in the previous exam papers. That's why we put this question in. Okay. Now, what does prana mean? Right? So, what does prana mean?
Universal life force energy. Yeah. B. B.
B.
B.
Yeah, very good. Okay, yes, prana means universal life force energy, right? Very good. Now, the healing wand is made up of plastic, mainly because for what? It is waterproof, decorative,
easy to carry,
affordable,
affordable,
and can be shared, or stronger than metal.
Easy to carry,
afford, and can be shared as well.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Yes, you're right. Okay, so it's easy to carry. C is correct. Now, who founded prana violet healing? Okay, Dr. Mikko Mus.
Our Siva sir.
Dr. Shiva sir.
B. Yes, okay, very good. Yeah, it's B. Yeah, nobody gets any other answers, huh? Then the word will be contributed by C, not B. Yes. Right. Okay. Now, in which year? Sorry. In which year was prana violet healing founded?
2005.
2008.
2008.
Yes, it's right. 2008. Huh? Which country is Borobudur Temple located in?
Indonesia.
Oh, you're so clever, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. Good job. Very good. Yes, you're right. Okay, the Borobudur symbol on the wand is used for
Healing.
Healing. B.
it's not measuring energy.
Healing.
Healing.
Yeah, very good. Healing. I was trying to trick you also. Okay, good. Yes, the small ball at the end of the wand is used for
Sensing and detecting energy.
B.
B.
yes, very good. It's sensing and detecting energy. Yeah, B is correct. Very good. Aura cleansing helps remove what?
B.
Negative and
Negative
toxic
and
energy.
toxic energy.
Yes, positive energy. Yeah, no, right?
No.
Yes,
Negative.
negative and toxic energy. Very good. Yes, you're right. They all can get a distinction already now. Very good. Okay, now after aura cleansing, what happens?
Cleansing. Energy flow more smoothly. A.
Very good. Did anyone think hair will grow faster?
No. Then I'll do it.
Okay, yeah. Right, so A is correct. Energy flows more smoothly. Very good. Now, what are the three main nadis?
Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna.
Okay, yes, very good. Yes, you're right. B is correct. Now, balancing Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna helps to do what?
Remove energy blockages.
Energy blockage.
Yes, remove energy blockage, right? Very good. Okay. Now, next one. Before checking for cords, right? The patient should do what first?
Read forgiveness.
Read the forgiveness affirmation.
Yeah. Read forgiveness.
Read the forgiveness affirmation.
Yes, read forgiveness affirmation. You are right. B is correct. If the wand moves far beyond the energy body, when checking for a chakra, it may indicate a
Cord.
Okay, good. Yes, it indicates a cord. Very good. Conditioning a chakra helps restore its
Size and energy.
Size and energy.
That's right. Okay, B is correct. Now, chakra healing is usually done using
Clockwise circular
movement.
Very good. Yes, that's right. Okay, it's done with clockwise circular movement. Now, the 4 basic steps of prana healing are
Aura cleansing,
B.
nadi
Aura cleansing, nadi balancing, cord. Point B. Point B.
Yes. Okay, good. B is correct. Yes, B is correct. Okay, next one. Which of the following can be energized
All
using
of
the
the
heat?
above.
all.
All of the above.
Okay, you can use it to energize water, food, medicine, and all of the above. Yeah, I can hear myself. You might want to mute yourself. If not, other people also hear me, as in like echo. Okay, now the healing wand may also be used to cleanse.
All of the above.
Good. All of the above is correct. Okay, very good. Yes, it's all of the above. Now, which of the following is not required before using the healing wand? Meditation, programming, recharging, all of the above.
All of the above.
Is not required. Huh? Yeah, correct. It is,
They is willing to receive healing.
yes. Okay, it's D is correct. Now, for remote healing to be effective, the person should do what? Yeah, it's B, right? Be willing to receive. If someone doesn't want to be healed, there's no point healing the person, because then the person will not be able to receive the energy. You're wasting your time. Unless the person wants to receive the energy, then it works that wise. Okay, and of course the person must have read the forgiveness affirmation too. Okay, now according to module 6, anyone can learn prana healing because why?
It is a natural skill that can be developed with patience.
It is a natural skill that can be
It
developed
is
with patience and practice.
Yes, very good. Yes, so it's A, yeah? Not spiritually gifted people only can learn. Huh? No. Anyone who's willing to learn and able to learn will definitely be able to use it and use it brilliantly. Right? Now, which statement best summarizes module 6?
C.
The healing wand is a simple tool that emits prana to support healing of the body, mind, and environment.
Correct. All right. So the healing wand is simple tool that emits prana to support healing and body, mind, and soul. Very good. Approximately how many nadis are there according to the ancient
D,
Egypt?
72,000.
The point D, 72,000.
Very good. Yes, there are 72,000. Okay. Yes, you're right. Okay. But we only focus on how many principal nadis are there.
Three nadis are. Three.
Yes. So they are called Ida, Pingala Nadi, and Sushma Nadi. Okay, the 3. Now, where is the Sushma Nadi located?
Point C, center of the spine.
Very good. Center of the spine. When nadis become blocked or congested, it may result in what?
See,
Pain, imbalance, and disease.
That's right. So we'll have pain, imbalance, and disease. Very good. Okay, now nadis can be compared to which system in Chinese medicine?
Meridians. See.
Very
Meridians.
good. You're right, meridians. Now, in prana violet feeling, balancing Ida, Pingala, Sushmana is important because of what?
Removes energy
A.
blockages.
Remove energy
Natural
blockages
healing.
and support natural healing.
Okay, someone said C, yeah? Okay, now if you say increase physical strength instantly, but that is in the spleen chakra, right? When you energize your spleen chakra, then you get your physical strength. So you feel more energetic and all that, right? So that will be more spleen chakra. This one is asking for the Ida, Pingala, and Sushmana, right? So it removes energy blocks and supports natural healing, right? Because the body has to have the flow in order for it to heal. Okay, now which statement is true about the nadis?
C. Nadis are subtle energy channels that carry prana and connect the chakras.
Correct. Very good. Yes, that's correct. Right? Okay. Now, which types of pain can be easily healed in PVH?
Gastric pain, migraine, toothache.
Gastric pain, migraine, toothache.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, this one is kind of tricky also, right? So, which type of pain? Yes, you are right. B is also possible, right? Because there are some that you don't have to read affirmations and you can heal all of these. right? But then in types, they're asking, right? So there can be physical pain, emotional pain, and mental pain. So these can also be types of pain also. So they are quite close.
So what's the
So
answer?
don't worry. All right. Now, a PVH can relieve pain in 3 minutes. So what type of pain can it help with?
All.
All the above. All the above. All the above.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
of the above.
Very good. Yes, all of
All
the
of the
above.
above.
Because you know why? When sir goes to London, when they have the workshop, right? You know, when they do in the exhibition, they give 3-minute challenge, and 3-minute challenge includes of all of these as well. Yeah. In fact, it's 2-minute challenge now. Okay, which of these are emotional pain?
Stress, anxiety, depression, frustration.
B.
Yes,
B.
very good. It's B. Stress, anxiety, depression, and frustration. B, yeah. Why is it D and B, yeah? Only B, yeah. Only one answer in the
Only
exam.
B.
You if you give 2 answers, is 0 marks, right? Because you have to give only one. It's not like the teacher choose for you. Oh, you choose these or these for me, okay? Like that. No. Choose only one answer. So it's B. Stress, anxiety, depression, frustration. This one got knee pain, headache, not part of emotional pain. You know, emotions is to do with B. Okay. Now, so emotional pain can be stress, frustration, depression, anxiety, and most of the time it's women who are affected because the amount of work they have to do, the family, the own work, and children, and everything else. Okay, now what percentage of the human body is made up of water? 0%, 100%,
75%.
75%.
C, 75.
Yeah,
I heard someone say
75%.
100%. Did somebody say 100%?
C. 75.
Yeah, cannot be 100%, okay? If not, all our organs will be floating. 75%, okay? They need water, but not that much of water, okay? Yeah, 75% is ideal. And again, it also depends on the human body size, okay? Right? If someone is so big and tall, they have more water than someone who's smaller, you know? Right? So about 60 to 75% of the human body is made up of water, depending on your age, the sex of the person, whether male or female, and the body composition. Right? So water is essential for maintaining body temperature and of course transporting the nutrients and removing the waste. Okay, 0 is of course incorrect because water is vital to the life, right? And so it's not 100% is too much. No part of the body is made up entirely of water. We also have, other things like other fluids, plasma, all these are also part of the makeup of our body as well, and blood. Now, what is normal pH value of the human body?
7.2 to 7.5.
7.2. A. 7.2. A. A.
Okay, good. Yep, 7.2 is correct. Are lemons acidic?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, very good. Anybody say no? Uh-oh. Okay, now the explanation. The normal pH range of human blood is about like 7.35 to 7.45, which is slightly alkaline. So our body works best when it's about 7.3. At this pH value, right, the cells can do their job properly. When it's too acidic, the environment, then the body is not able to function well. So cells need more important things. Cells make more important things like your body needs, your energy and protein. So if the pH value is not the right level, cells don't work well and the body can get sick. If the blood level drops below 7.35, it's called acidosis, which is acidic. But if it rises above 7.5, it's called alkalosis, which is also bad, cannot be too alkaline also feels weak. So just nice, it's about 7.3, yeah? So yes, lemons are acidic. So lemon juice has a citric acid, so it's acidic. Okay, which flower helps to reduce stomach acidity or stomach?
Hibiscus.
Hibiscus. C.
Yes, very good. C is correct. Okay, now hibiscus is known for its cooling and anti-inflammatory properties, helps to soothe the stomach lining. That's why when there's any a rupture or anything, it helps to reduce the acidity and making it useful. So it helps. Sir has done many times when during the workshop he has eaten hibiscus in the workshop. It coats the lining. And it reduces the ulcer and acidity and eventually it becomes better. Okay, now what gas makes up 78% of the Earth's atmosphere?
Carbon dioxide. It's nitrogen. C. Carbon dioxide. C. A.
It's nitrogen. C.
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen. C.
A
Not
multiple
sure.
answers.
C.
What about
C.
helium? Do you think or anyone think of helium? We will all be floating up in the ocean, right? Because our helium balloons float, right? They can go up very high, right? So we definitely don't, we cannot have 78% helium, but we do have a little bit of helium. Okay, yeah, the answer is C. Nitrogen is the bulk of the air that mix up, right? So nitrogen is the bulk of the air, right? Carbon dioxide is 0.03, 0.003, yeah. Okay, and then argon you have, and then oxygen 21%, right? So trees are able to use the nitrogen to convert it for us, right? So that's why it's important to plant trees so that they help us to make the oxygen for us, because bulk of the air is 78%. Nitrogen cannot be inhaled by our lungs and all that. So we need the help of the trees. Okay, now the pituitary gland is part of which body system?
Endocrine system. Endocrine system.
B.
Yes, very good. Endocrine system, very good. Now, so it's responsible for producing and regulating hormones throughout the body, and it's important. Now, for women and period cycle, which glands are responsible for regulating the menstruation cycle in women?
All of the
All the above.
All the above.
All the above.
Okay. Everyone agrees? All of the above?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. So
yes.
yeah, all of the above, right? Very good. Correct. So which gland is responsible for monthly menstruation cycle?
Pituitary gland.
Pituitary gland.
Yeah.
D.
Very important. It's pituitary gland. It's our master gland, and that's the one that when you heal pituitary gland, you get your period as well, right? Okay, now, so all the three, the hypothalamus, the pituitary gland, and the ovaries all play a key role in regulating the menstruational cycle. So the uterus respond to these hormonal changes, but uterus is not a gland; it's an organ. Okay, now, what is the primary function of the pituitary gland?
Regulate other
Regulating other
Regulating C.
Yes, regulating other endocrine glands. Very good. Okay, now, so pituitary gland produces growth hormones. Okay, and then of course, insulin is secreted by the pancreas and melatonin is by the pineal gland. So each of them actually produce different kind of hormones and all that, secreting different ones. Okay, now, which of the following can damage the cells that produce important hormones?
All of the above.
All of the above. All of the above.
Yes, very good. All of them.
All of the
Because
above.
unhealthy food, too much of junk food causes a mess. Processed food, all these will also mess up the hormone system as well, right? And lack of water. Our body needs water. Our cells need water. Harmful lifestyle, smoking, alcohol, all these are not good. So all these will also disrupt. Okay, and so all of the above is correct. Okay, so wrong food can damage cells and affect hormone production. Dehydration makes the cells difficult to work properly. Sometimes they even dry, and then they need the water the cells need to be moving about. Yeah, the cytoplasm and all that is actually the gel-like substance. So they need water. Bad habits like smoking, lack of sleep, or too much stress can also hurt the cells. Okay, wrong food, wrong emotions, greed, anger, all these can also affect, right, our body and health. Now, the causes of negative thought forms, emotional state, habitual patterns, external influences, self-perception of things, unresolved issues, lack of awareness, all these can actually mess up our human body system as well. Yeah, so again, all these feelings and all that. Now, what can be the possible cause of our emotions?
All of the above.
All
the above.
All the above.
All the
Yes,
above.
all of the above, right? Hormonal changes also, like sometimes you are not able to become moody, you're not able to think straight and all that. Self suggestion, like auto suggestion, either self auto suggestion that you are blocking your body from healing, or auto suggestions by the medical also can actually block your healing from taking place. Negative mental or energy that actually attacks as well. So all of the above is correct. Okay. psychic attacks, negative energies, and all these can influence and affect your emotions also. Okay, now which organ acts as the main controller of the trillion of cells in the human body?
Brain.
Brain.
Correct. Okay, it's your brain. Your brain is the boss, that's giving you all the instructions and all that, and is controlling, right? Now, so the brain is like the big boss of the body. It sends signal to all the parts of the body, telling the cells what to do, when to move, when to eat, when to rest, or how to react. Something is very hot, or you touch it and then immediately you move your hand. So your brain is the one sending the signal to the other parts of the body. It controls your thinking, your feeling, and even automatic reactions and actions like breathing. Okay, without you thinking and doing it as well. Your heart is pumping, right? It doesn't stop, right? Because it's automatic and all that. Okay, so PVH affirmation booklets removes 150 levels of dark energy. So when dark energy is gone, it's easy to heal. Right now, the purpose of forgiveness affirmation. Okay, to neutralize cords, yes. Can you avoid a cord? No, because sometimes you don't know where the cord is coming from or what have you done to receive the cord, right? Sometimes some people are just more sensitive. So something you may have said or something, it might have hurt them. So that becomes a cord. In PVH, we do not cut cords. We do not channel cords. We read forgiveness affirmation to neutralize cords. Okay. Now, cords can come to you or can be sent to people. Like, we are all not angels, right? It can be incoming cord or it can be outgoing cord. Some cords can keep coming, and they are called dynamic cords. So cords can come from family, friends, neighbors, etc. And cords can come from workplace, colleagues, because of office politics and all that. So read affirmations before you enter office and after you finish work, because you do not want to bring the negativity or negative energy back home. Okay, what is gray magic? When you have white magic and black magic joined together, it becomes the gray magic. So it's in between the white and the black magic. So sometimes a spiritual organization, it can be white magic. But if the guru is practicing some kind of negative energy like tantric and all that, then it becomes a gray magic where, it affects your energy and all that, right? So because that gray magic is trying to control you and not let you go and all that. So most of the time the pain comes in the in the crown chakra or in your ajna chakra and around that area. And it can also affect, gray magic can also affect all the 7 chakras, right? Your solar plexus, your navel chakra, sex chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, all the 7 chakras in the front can be affected, and the back, of course. Okay, so gray magic controls your soul and send cords to every part of the body and all that. Okay, so forgiveness affirmation, when you're reading, always you are reading with the higher soul of so and so person. New program, right? New the affirmations. Those who have got the old affirmation, no need to buy new one to change, but you just have to remember last time the higher soul was after that, but now the higher soul is before. Last time was like read the person's name, then higher soul, but now it's the other way around. Higher soul of so and so, higher soul of the spouse or higher soul of the colleague, or sometimes passed on soul can be hanging around, and once you have read forgiveness to them, they can be elevated and all that. Okay, things are not important right, for the moment. Okay, now so remember, PVH exams revision, never stop learning because life never stops teaching. And we have come to the end of the session of module 6. Thank you. My daughter is clapping because she can't wait for me to finish. That's why. All right. So yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions, anyone? If you got any.
Thank you for the beautiful session, madam. Good night,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you. Good